WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show.
Ooh, there it is. Welcome back. Hashtag We Got the Juice on this edition of the JB Rev Show. I am Wjbw, your ever persistent host, and of course my great buddy across the way there. The irreplaceable, the Reverend. Hashtag the Reverend.
That's with two E's.
Welcome. Yeah. Now, what is this? He often makes, whenever you see the Reverend, pay attention to his shirt. He's always wearing a unique shirt. And tell us about your shirt you're wearing today, if you would.
Well, you know who the picture is, right?
Joe Pesci, I believe, right? And so it says, funny how. And that's like funny how? Like a clown?
Like a fucking clown to you?
There you go.
Little fucking
there you go.
Funny ha-ha?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Each week, we talk with talented people.
Funny tee-hee.
We learn a little bit about them, get to shine a little light on what they're doing, help amplify their vibe, and all the while, you at home, the listener, or wherever you're at, you get the benefit of meeting these individuals vicariously through us. So every single Tuesday night, we do live internet radio talk show out of this humble little room. This is our We Got the Juice edition. Here's a quick rundown of our guest in studio. We have Jedediah Stone, and he's going to talk with us.
Is it
about
Jedediah or Jebediah?
Jedediah.
With a D.
With a D. What's up, buddy? Welcome.
How you doing?
Good. We're going to talk with him about groundingroots.com and all of the greatness that they produce over there, a local business report out of the gate. So after that 8 o'clock hour, we're going to have the opportunity to speak with Paul Joachim, who is a.k.a. the Chocolate Genius. He's a genius. He makes incredible sculptures. And moreover, we spoke with him quite a while ago, so we're going to give him our proper Local Legend title, and so that'll be a healthy session. Of course, we got breaking news badly, maybe a Reverend's revelation later on, and we'll open up the phone lines at some point. You can always text us. It's 407-906-9328, 407-906-9328. That's our call-in/text line, so use it if you want to. You can chat live on Spreaker or call us out on Twitter at Radio JBWeb and beep bop boop. But other than that, a lot of stuff, of course, in the world is happening. You heard about Donald Trump's passing a law for fair rights for musicians and their copyrighted music. You heard about that?
No.
Oh, I thought you would have heard about that.
No.
Kind of first thing. Anyway.
When did that happen?
They passed a legislation that makes it so that those artists are going to be remunerated. Is that right? Remunerated? Who am I looking at?
What is remunerated?
Let me get a mirror. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Paid.
For what?
Gonna get cash money, yo, for their music.
How?
People using it, as it were. They're
like
not
the streaming
necessarily
services, like Spotify. And, okay, so
and in other formats as well.
All right.
Yeah. So interesting, but I don't have the story up in front of me. I just thought you might have heard about it and could speak profoundly to it. That's not the case.
I don't really follow Trump, what he does.
Okay. Hey. I saw a guy with a Trump mask begging for money. He was
killing it,
cleaning it up for some reason. I don't know what it is. There you go. If you're homeless, get a Trump mask. That'll probably be your best investment then. People will either throw food at you or give you money, right? There you go. Win-win.
Or assassinate you.
Okay. I don't know about that. now you just put us on some kind of watch list.
I said,
whatever one you were already on, and now a new one.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm first time here, and I'm already on this one.
Yeah, now you're on it. No, no.
Jedediah.
Nope. Do not.
Right.
Do not mess with our guest.
Jebediah.
Rusted root. So, all right, then in saying all of that, I was going to bump away to a track, get kind of our guest in the room here all queued up. But I wanted to try to make small talk with you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty excited about, buying those Deck and Dance tickets.
I was going to ask you how your weekend was, but that is more of a scenario where that's an amazing show to go to. Number one, Dead Can Dance, like the original. You can't even classify what their music is, but psychic goth
Yeah,
rock,
like operatic, classical.
yeah, before
like,
Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, way before.
You know, just really this. Anyway, so go ahead and tell us that you were able to grab some tickets, and it's
so
for
I've
a
seen
trip.
them. I've seen them twice. I saw them once in Miami about 20 years ago, and then I flew out to L.A. and saw them about 10 years ago with Kimball and my friend Ace, and we saw them at the Hollywood Bowl, which is an iconic place to see them. So we their tickets went on sale Saturday for their tour and their European tour, and we wanted to go to Berlin.
Wow.
Because the theater there in Berlin is amazing. Plus, we were going to Berlin, but that sold out in minutes. And then we're like, okay, we'll go to the one in Paris.
Jeez.
And that was sold out as well, so we bought the tickets in London.
Damn.
But the theater is called the In Time Apollo, and it's like this classic, really like amazing
In
theater.
London.
In London, yeah.
Nice.
So we're planning this trip around basically Dead Can Dance. We're gonna go to Berlin. We're still gonna go to Berlin and Paris, but we're gonna start it off with Dead Can Dance instead of finishing it with Dead Can
Well, that's
Dance.
pretty epic because just last week or the week, whatever you told us about your trip out to California, you see the presets and Beck.
Oh yeah, that was pretty awesome. And I saw Beck at the Hollywood Bowl too, which was pretty iconic. But also, which is really cool, is I told a good friend of mine, hey, we got these tickets. And I sent them a copy, and they ended up getting tickets right next to us. So we got two friends that are going to go out there as well.
Okay.
So I'm pretty excited about that. And then tonight, going to see Bob Log 3.
Oh, that's right.
At Will's
I
Pub.
saw he was in town.
And I saw him at the Red Rocks Amphitheater for a Monolith Music Festival that I went to, which was
that's a great
Flaming
place
Lips,
to see
Ghostly
a
and
show.
Observatory,
Yeah.
Bob Log 3, DOS Effects.
Well, do you have a revelation for us later today?
Yeah, we should probably do a Bob Log 3 revelation.
Yeah, well, you come up with something, buddy. That's how we do it. Near the end of the 8 o'clock hour, then we'll get, or before that, we'll get into that.
Or we could do even a Dead
Will
Can Dance.
have a revelation.
too.
You could do that. That's how choices work.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, hefty show for you on tap. Hang out while we bump away to a track, get ourselves organized. We're going to come back for a healthy chat with Jedediah Stone of groundingroots.com. The JB Rev Show.
You're listening to the Wjbw Show.
Oh, some people are into that. I know there's a website.
Golly!
There you go. Don't move your mic. What are you doing? Welcome back.
Too late.
The JB Rev Show every week. Like I said, we talk with talented people, learn a little bit about our fellow Orlando folks that can come in studio and anyone else that we speak with over the telephone. But in studio this week, cool edition, groundingroots.com is the name of the company. We used to do a local business report. Session, and so we're bringing that back, a local business report.
Nice.
And this week we're focusing entirely on groundingroots.com. It's right in the heart of College Park, and there's a physical location there. You can go in and check them out. But most importantly, welcome to our humble little show. It's Jed. Can we call you Jed?
Sure.
Jed is that?
Yeah,
okay.
make it easy.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Jed's easy.
Jed's easy. All right, cool. Well, welcome into our humble little studio, dude. I'm so glad you were able to come in. You brought a big bag of taste treats, stuff for us to
bag,
check out. But what's cool is I got to taste a number of your products originally last week, and I'm like, this stuff's incredible.
Where at?
I'm like, well, Jeannie got them through him, and I was like,
okay,
because of the quality of what he puts out. So anyway, I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, let's get this guy in here, let's talk to him.
Yeah.
So what we kind of do in saying all of that is like to get kind of a little bit linear. I'd love to start and talk about the juice stuff right away, because that's kind of where you're at right now. But
I gotta say, I'm drinking one of his juices, and it is the most awesome thing I've ever had.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Good.
this blend is like incredible.
Yeah.
So all right. Well, tell us about what he's drinking.
Well,
What's he
called
drinking?
the Golden Beet.
Yeah, that's the Golden Beet number 3. So
Okay.
the Golden Beet number 3 is it started out originally with red beet,
Okay.
and that was something I wanted for my pre-workout before the gym. So
Oh, let's bring you down. All right, yeah, there you go. Get your repositioned. All right, there you go.
Is that better?
Yeah. Oh, I think that's way
Yeah.
better.
All right.
so I was making these things for my pre-workout.
Okay.
So beets are really good for making red blood cells. So
Right.
for me, every time I make a juice, I start with the benefits that I want. I look
Right.
for the fruits and vegetables that give me that,
Oh, that's smart.
and then
That's smart.
I get lucky throwing them through the juicer and them tasting decent.
Right on.
Yeah, it's fortunate that they taste good too, right? But packed full of nutrition. So, like I was saying though, let's go. How far back do things go for you? Because also you're an entrepreneur, you're running a business. You're bringing a great product into Orlando and maybe even across the state. Other locations as well. But I'd love to hear kind of how that all started. Did you kind of when you were younger, did you have aspirations to do art, music, different doctor, anything like that? Or give us some flavor about kind of how you came up. Where were you born?
I was born in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So came up there and moved to Florida in 1989.
Okay. Damn. You've been here a good amount of time.
Yeah, I've been here quite some time.
Yeah.
I've always done things with my hands. My father was a carpenter. I
Okay.
like building things. I've always liked the body.
Yeah.
So I did massage therapy for 22 years along
Wow.
with personal training.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so anything I could do with my hands to help people heal and, take care of myself was what I focused on.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and been with my wife for 22 years.
Oh, wow. Kudos on that.
She's had, some health issues going on, so that whole time, and massage was part of it. Personal training was part of it. I mean, our whole lifestyle has changed, over those 22 years to just be healing.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's quite a lifestyle change, isn't it? I mean, like,
Well, I think too you're seeing effects outside of what is conventional medicine, but actually this is more conventional medicine than pharmaceutical stuff.
True.
In all reality,
pharmaceuticals is kind of a scam, anyways.
Yeah,
really.
but what he's doing is taking these
Nature.
fruits,
natural,
vegetable, things that are naturally occurring on this planet.
So
creating.
I have a question. So the fruits that you get, where do you get your fruits from? And are they organic? Are they
Yeah, 100% organic.
Okay.
Glyphosates are something that are Roundup, and they're put into any GMO'd crop and things. So these are causing inflammation.
right?
So for
the
my,
GMOs.
Yes. For
Right.
my wife and daughter, both of them suffer from Lyme disease and a few other co-infections with that. that we found out 3 years ago. So
Oh, damn.
Grounding Roots has been open for 5 years.
Okay.
We've been on this
Congrats.
path for 22 years.
So-
Just found out 3 years ago that it had been Lyme disease and the Epstein-Barr virus, which is mono.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
that's not a good.
So okay, so
Feeling.
kind of when you were moving from
Not at all.
massage therapy and things like that, you just kind of had a natural segue with the love of your life, saying,
Yeah.
here we go. We're trying to move in this direction. So how did the juice actually come up? Well, you had mentioned, the one juice, the
Yeah.
Golden Beet, that kind of origin story there, and imagine relatively similar or totally unrelated, like circumstance. How did it all?
No, it's, everything happens. For me, the way that everything happens is how it's supposed to.
Right.
So 22 years, my wife, she's amazing, right? Writes a book for photographers. She's part of an advertising agency helping them with a new program called Campaign Manager. Her sickness gets so bad, but during that time she was traveling.
Okay.
And she was out in LA, and with a friend, they were going to juice bars every freaking day, and they were having, wheatgrass and this, blah.
Yeah.
So she comes home, and it was right when Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead just came out. So she came home and was telling me how much wheatgrass she was taking in every freaking day, and like, oh my God, it felt so amazing. So
Right.
I'm like, hey, we watched Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. We're sitting there. We don't have kids yet, so we're sitting there watching the movie, and I'm like, that night I started, researching juicers because for me, the shit needs to be easy.
Yeah.
If it becomes a pain in the ass, I'm not doing it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm researching which juicer I can make, a half a gallon or a gallon at a time.
Right.
Clean the damn machine once, put it away, and have juice for 5 days. So
Yeah, that's smart.
like the Omega Vert is what I started with, and it's just a masticating juicer, right? So it slowly turns with a big auger.
Yeah.
And as it's just, it sounds like you're chewing.
Pulsing
right? So,
it, emulsifying it.
No, it's not. It's just ringing
it-
it out.
Oh, okay.
It's ringing it out. As it's ringing it out, it's not breaking open the cell walls. So those fast juicers at Whole Foods,
Right,
or
right.
Okay.
those centrifuge ones, those spin on the slowest one spins at 1600 RPMs.
So you're just obliterating
Yeah,
any good stuff.
it's flinging it against the wall at 1600 RPMs and breaking open the cell walls,
Right.
oxidizing it
Wow.
immediately. So
Think about that.
yeah,
Right.
So
Okay.
with cold pressed and masticating juicers, which is also considered a cold press, they give you the ability to wring it out, get all the nutrients, and not break everything open. So it'll give you 5 days to be able to enjoy it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so
So-
it stays fresher longer.
Stays fresher longer.
Well,
Gives
and
you the
nu-
ability to not
the
have to
nutrients
clean
you
it
get
over and
from
over
it
again.
are like
yeah,
more
you're
the
going to yield
pulp, the
more out
core.
of you're going to yield more out of all the greens and all the
The integrity
Yeah.
is still relatively intact.
yeah.
Of it being a fruit.
So I started juicing at home. I went and bought one of those the
Yeah.
next day at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I'm at home, and I'm
Yeah.
freaking making juice.
You're
and
like
throwing,
just going crazy.
throwing everything through
What-
my... Oh, my God. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Can I use?
I'm throwing everything through that shit, and I'm like... It looked like a baby diaper.
Okay.
You know,
At the end of the
and
day,
I'm like, what? I'm like... And I drink it. And I'm like, well, that shit's not that bad.
Okay.
But that's number one juice at our shop, right? That was everything in the refrigerator when I started making
Okay.
juice.
So that's a good note.
Yeah.
So you go into the shop, that's going to be the
Yeah.
number one.
That was the number one.
The
Now,
OG.
the rest of them don't work that way. All of our juices are just numbers because it was more of a pain in the ass trying to come up with names.
Right.
And I was like,
Right,
screw that
yeah.
shit. I'm
Yeah.
done with it. So I just started putting numbers
So it's just
on it.
simple.
Simple.
Numbers.
All of it's simple.
Right.
Healing your body is simple. Juicing is simple. Eating nutrients is simple. Like
Yeah.
living is simple.
Yeah.
We make it difficult.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
True.
So, all this juicing's going on. Neighbors wanted it. More neighbors. And I got neighbors walking up like I'm a drug dealer, They're coming into my driveway like,
Hey, man.
you got any more juice?
that celery, parsley, lemon thing. I need it so bad. Oh, Golden Beet. Okay.
So I realized College Park, where I've
Yeah.
lived for the last 18 years is, all my neighbors wanted it, and I have 2 young kids now. I don't want to be driving. And when I did massage therapy, I was driving all my clients' houses,
Right.
Right.
and spending a lot of time on the road and in between.
Right. Right.
Now I can walk to work, and
Yeah,
so
that's perfect.
I started all the juicing and saw a difference from my wife. The 22 years that we had gone on this journey trying to figure out what was wrong with her.
Yeah.
We've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars that
Doctor
it was
visits,
specialists
blood
at the-
tests. Yeah.
And if we're testing for Lyme or anything like that, it wasn't being covered by insurance. So, and then, my son was first born. He's 9.
I love this story, though.
And he came out fine. My
Okay.
daughter came out immediately. She's 7 with chronic strep throat, and they're like, "Let's take her tonsils out." And I was like, "How about we cut the fucking sugar out of her diet?"
Right.
Right.
And so we did that, and her, they're like, "Well, I don't know." And we got my wife's test back with Lyme, and then we tested my daughter. And now back up. Lyme disease, my wife was born and raised in Florida.
Okay.
There's still a bunch
Yeah, I was
of
gonna
people
ask-
around that will say, we don't have those types of ticks anymore. Or we don't even have those. And black-legged deer tick
Yeah.
is, what they are only transmitted by, so supposedly.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
Okay.
does she remember getting bit by this tick and pulling it out?
She does, and but she didn't remember until
How old was she? Was she a girl?
she got bit in 1996,
Was she-
playing soccer at Boone High School soccer field.
Okay.
Right now, she remembers getting a bullseye mark. Right, 75% of the people don't get a bullseye mark.
Okay.
Right.
What is that? What does that mean exactly? Getting the bullseye mark? Is that more
was so-
intense?
It's not really more intense. No,
Okay.
it's just meaning maybe your reaction is just a little different than somebody else's.
All right.
But they say if you don't have that, you don't have Lyme.
So let me ask you this, Jed. So
I'm not a specialist on this, but
no.
I've lived it
but
for a while.
You know what she went through. So did she pull it out? Did her parents pull it out of her? I mean,
No, actually, she just remembers because they were playing in Boone High School and it was wet, and
Right.
so they were running through the mud and
Yeah.
everything. She remembers getting bit, and then they just thought, in high school, you're rolling around in the mud or on the mats and stuff. Ringworm was a huge thing, right?
right?
So, just thought it was a ringworm. So her mom gives her just like a spray, a Tenactin or something, right?
Right.
I don't want to say a jock itch spray, but
So I know very little about Lyme disease, but what I do know about it is it's a very mental disease as well. It really fucks with you mentally.
yeah.
And
Makes you delirious, kind of, right?
Yeah, there's
or
many.
all kinds, angry, delirious, like all kinds of emotions. It just fucks with your head, basically.
Yeah. So Lyme disease takes over red blood cells.
No joke.
Red
Okay.
blood cells go up into the brain and they turn into CSF, spinal fluid.
All right.
So as they're doing that, they can deposit themselves into the tissue and around the brain.
All right.
Lyme disease and the monovirus too. The Epstein-Barr virus is something that can sit dormant in your body for a long time. It's not just the kissing disease,
Right.
So there's a lot of these things that are going around, right? Everyone's got a
Oh, yeah.
freaking imbalance. How many people have a damn autoimmune disorder now, right?
Yeah.
Being labeled chronic fatigue and all this.
Sure.
Do you need a label? If you need a label, go get one. But if
Yeah.
you don't need a label, just realize that a happy, healthy body doesn't have a little bit of pain throughout the day.
Well, yeah, there you go.
It does
Right.
have a little bit of pain?
You shouldn't have any.
Okay, gotcha.
That means that there's an issue going on,
Right.
right? Is
So
it a
those are
muscle
like
problem?
signals, alarms, kind of
Absolutely.
to a degree,
Yeah.
right?
You're gaining weight. You're not happy. You're tired. Like these are all symptoms. These are all things that your body's been trying to tell you you're not fucking listening.
On
Thursday,
so tired right now. Yeah, falling asleep. You're right. Maybe you need some sleep, but I think you're exactly right. And not to break up the conversation on this, but I think the more we discount kind of ancient principles of medicine, the more we are fools for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Hippocrates, right? Let thy food be thy medicine, and thy
Right.
medicine be thy food.
Sun, doctor, yeah, food,
Right.
medicine, yeah.
So
Totally.
if we really look, right, the way I always look at everything is atoms. At the base of everything, it's atoms. Atoms always want balance,
Right.
right? So if there's an imbalance, and one little atom can throw everything off.
I can blow up a whole Hiroshima.
What?
One
That's
atom,
not
bro.
what he's talking about.
Split
the
that shit and boom.
molecules, a molecular level in your body. Is
Yeah,
we're
think-
all
I know.
these just big.
Still
yeah,
low.
we're just like a sand.
Yeah.
We're a sand
And the
sculpture
hourglass.
right now. We're dust and sand. Yeah, a little bit of spit. We're
You're my
Anyway.
boy Blue.
Yeah. So, but I think what you're
love
saying,
my Ted case, son.
I think what you're saying though, kind of is along the lines of, these are just simple, natural things that we should be consuming on a regular basis. That a lot of this processed food crap goes so out. Like today, I went, and got a drive-through thing, and I'm like, nope, load that shit up with vegetables,
Oh,
like
my
lettuce,
God.
tomato, But normally, you just get meat and bread, right? How that's not.
I just made a decision today.
Oh, okay.
I will never go back to KFC ever again.
Oh my
in
God!
life.
Okay,
I got
you're gonna break this
thing-
up with a KFC drive-through store.
Dude.
What happened?
We'll get back to the health in a minute,
All right.
people.
Go
Well,
ahead.
no, we're going to why
You're
it's important why
advocating. Yeah.
you're bringing me into this. But yeah, I mean, I ended up getting sick today, and when I
my
was throwing
God.
up, you could see like the grease in
Oh.
the vomit. It was just
Oh.
really like
I don't even know.
And I'm like, I'm never going to eat
Wanna know what you
KFC
ate?
again. I got their
Yeah.
new hot honey thing that comes with pickles and like. It's terrible, man.
That does not even sound good.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay.
Right now, I'm
Back to
sitting on
the
the
good
toilet
stuff.
and
Sitting in studio with Jedediah Stone of groundingroots.com, but going into learning a lot really about his origins and how he kind of came into to form this company and how it really affected his personal life. Go ahead, the Rev.
Yeah, well, it's
got
really
his hand up over
because
there.
he lives in College Park. I'd really like to know where your store is because I want to go there immediately. And what are your hours? And then we'll bring this up quite a bit. But where in College Park are you?
so we're 710 West Princeton Street.
Okay, so you're right by a Credo.
So Credo is on Smith. That's the street that I live on. Right?
Okay, all right,
So if you're coming down Smith, you've got to go to Westmoreland.
right.
Take a left.
Take a
and
left.
Then take another left back onto Princeton. And come
Okay.
back. So we're directly across the street from Orange Cycle's new
Right.
3-story building. Right?
Oh, okay.
We got a little courtyard thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. And dude, I mean the way they're building up. I just went through there the other day. I used to work at a K Restaurant Wine Bar.
Okay. Yeah.
And the first
first location.
And then I managed Nona, which is where if you've been living there for a
Yeah.
while, I managed Nona, which was
College
Kevin's
Park is
Italian.
so great.
It's awesome. But what I'm saying is,
Anyway.
I drove through there the other day, and it's so built up. Have you
Yeah.
been through there?
No, I know.
Dude,
It's
there's like
amazing.
high rises. All it's
I
like
know.
it's
That's
crazy.
the
It's
second-
which is great for you and your business,
Yeah.
obviously.
I mean, it's great. Everyone wants to be in College
Well,
Park
and you're
now.
right in walking distance of a lot of great stuff there in
Exactly.
College Park. Very quaint. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we encourage our audience to go by. And if anybody comes by and what do they mention, the JB Rev Show, will you do anything for him?
Sure.
Yeah, kick them the hell out.
You say, get the hell out of here.
the hell out of
You
here.
guys are
Jesus
riffraff and get off of my
fucking
porch.
You're
kidding
not
me?
allowed in here.
You
Yeah.
don't deserve my juice.
All right. Well, you think about that. You let us know if our listeners will get something special. But maybe
Like a get the hell out.
like yeah.
I'll give him a hug.
Okay.
If I'm there.
Spread some good energy.
That's awesome.
Okay.
What will you give me if I
good.
come in there
Yeah,
personally?
personally, he'll take care. Well, he brought a big whole bunch of stuff here, so we'll get into that after a little while. But I love the story and the thread kind of this, that you really created this business to help your loved ones' well-being and your daughter's well-being. So the motive is like so pure that it makes it such an awesome story to even talk about and listen to. So in saying that, right, you offer these awesome consults with people that you can kind of help them change the way that they consume things, consuming different things per their particular setup composition. Now, we'll say it, you're not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer on the weekends.
I play one on a podcast.
And yeah, and he's not a Vulcan.
I'm
at
Dr.
the
Vavago.
Comic-Con for...
Vavago.
Okay.
It's kind of like
Dr.
Jebediah, but
Zhivago?
it's Jedediah.
Dr. Zhivago?
Vavago.
Vavago.
No,
Pay
Dr.
attention.
Zhivago is what you're
Anyways,
messing.
back to our
butcher.
guest.
He is a butcher.
I am indeed a butcher.
He is a butcher. A
That's
butcher
what
these
she
shows
said.
up. Anyway, point being,
Such a butcher. Point being, you lost your point, but go on.
I don't know.
If you drink more
Point
juices,
being, you're
be
here
more
local
focused.
to us.
Yeah.
You open yourself up for consultations.
Open yourself
Right.
up.
So no, you kind of do. You kind of say, hey, let's because what it entails is listening to little cues
That your body.
that they're telling you through their body, and you can't presuppose stuff because it's their body, right? So you've got to kind of be. So I'm interested to hear a little bit kind of about the dynamics of how these consults work. So what do people expect if they book that with you?
So when I did massage therapy, everyone always kind of termed me as a medical intuitive. Right?
Okay.
I always kind of picked up on
Right.
things. At our shop, we give everybody samples, right? Because your eyes
Okay.
can always lie to you.
Okay.
And the best tasting juice is the best one for you. Not the
Really?
worst tasting juice is the best one for you.
Really?
Ah,
I mean, think of energetically, right? So
I knew it.
the study with water, how water is affected by just thought, right? Energetic, it can change the molecular structure of it. If we're over 70% water
That's interesting.
and we think negatively or I'm unhappy doing something,
Yeah.
if I've got that freaking stank face on when I'm trying to drink a damn juice, like, I mean, really, what's that doing for my body?
Like people
Right.
used to take castor oil as an example,
Yeah.
and that stuff is horrible.
Yeah, I want to have a fucking
Castor
smile on
oil.
my face all the time. Like,
That's
I just want to be
a
happy.
named brand.
Yeah.
It's castor oil. Okay. He's not a doctor.
No. Let's lube you up a little bit there, buddy.
Yeah.
Castor oil, they take a spoonful of it. Come on.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, even
This is
with coconut,
1920. Come on.
even with coconut oil, right? You can do oil pulling. There's so many different things, right? There's all these different. So when someone comes in and we're sitting there talking about which juices they should do, I'm giving them samples. I'm listening to how their body's reacting. I'm seeing what their body's, doing. And I'm trying to hint on those little keys, like when they smile or they acknowledge that they like that juice or there's something in there.
Okay.
And that's get back to the atoms. When something's in there that your body needs, it's going just like an atom. It's always collecting electrons to create
Yeah.
that balance. Your body wants to do the same thing. Is in my head.
It's like hungry craving it.
Yeah,
The hungry for
it's
it.
trying to pull it in. It's
Right.
putting it in front of you. Take it. Make a right choice though. You were talking about KFC, and
Terrible.
We started a farmers market in our parking lot on Sundays, 9 to 1.
It was very convenient, by the way, and I was really hungry.
Yeah,
Don't justify
it
yourself.
was right there, but that's okay.
And
Okay.
No,
yeah.
no
Farmers
judgment.
market.
No judgment.
It'll never happen again.
Right. So my daughter's there, and she's saying,
It
like,
will.
she's hanging out there, and she's
At
like,
the KFC?
no, not at your KFC, with you.
At the farmers
at the
market.
farmers
Oh,
market.
okay.
And she's like, I'm hungry, and I was like, okay. Do you want a grapefruit? Do you want an apple? Like, what do you want? She's like, no, and I was like, all right, let's discuss this. If you tell me you're hungry, I'm going to
Pizza.
offer you fuel.
Oh, pizza, Dad.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to offer you fuel that feeds your body and takes care of it.
Castor oil.
Right? One thing that me and my wife say is treat your body like a bank account. Right? So if your
Yeah.
bank account is full, you can debit some money out for something that tastes good. and
Something
gives you an
crappy.
endorphin. Yeah.
Junky.
It gives you an endorphin rush.
All right.
So I asked my daughter, I was like, do you need a treat? A treat is something that if you're kind of down right now and you need a little pick-me-up to release some endorphins to help change you,
That's great.
It's not
You
a
know,
trick. It's a treat.
it's a treat.
So you're basically learning about people's kind of eating habits.
Yes.
And helping correct them. That's awesome.
Just
Well,
trying to
not
give
correct
them
them or make it easier for them to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Kind of thing?
Right?
Yeah, you're
And
like
it
the
doesn't
Spike
mean-
Lee of juice.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that you need to like only do this. You can still eat some crap, right?
sure.
But your predominant part of the day needs to be putting freaking fuel in your body. We've already got a nutritional deficiency in our body just from eating our daily serving. Mm-hmm. Our daily serving, they say that our soil has been 60% depleted since 1999, right? So if we do our numbers correct, right?
Oh, dude.
If we ate our daily
Monsanto?
serving,
Yeah. That's a whole
Okay.
crazy, but
So,
yeah.
but yeah, your point.
you're only getting 40% of your nutrients.
Yeah.
Right.
Your daily serving is still the same, but the soil is depleted. So we take our 16-ounce bottles is 6 pounds of nutrients,
Damn.
right? So you're getting 6 pounds of organic nutrients, less the insoluble fiber that makes your body have to process that through your gut. But you're getting the soluble fiber. That's the part that lines your gut. It creates a gel.
Right.
Anybody that's got it, have you heard the term diverticulitis?
Yes.
Right. So
Just now, when you said it.
it's the inflammation,
Yeah.
in the diverticuli, right? And that's
The
causing
diverticuli, which is weird.
the little hairs in your gut,
Okay.
right? So those will die off, and then things leak out, right, from those little
Right.
pinholes. Maybe
Yeah.
seeds get caught in them too. But the soluble fiber from our juice is going to coat that, and it's going to make a gel. And it's going to fill all those things in, give your body more chance to absorb more nutrients over a longer period of time.
Awesome.
Then you eat a salad, and it freaking helps clean that out. And as soon as it grabs all that gel, it pulls all those seeds out and stops it from festering.
Yeah, see, I love it because you're approaching it like this is how food works. This is how your body works.
Yeah.
Being
So
Bingo,
Jed.
bongo,
Kiss.
case closed.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, there
Right.
you go.
Jed, do you do any consulting? Do you do any like
Yeah.
He just
nutritional
said,
fee?
yeah,
Okay.
that's what we were talking about.
So I'm really interested in this to
Oh.
set up a program.
You wanna
for
change
my
your
wife and
life?
I do. Yeah.
I think you should. That's
so
KFC
what-
doesn't
There,
work.
if you
Well,
can,
no.
if you can save his life, we'll pay you. No.
Yeah. Well, what did you just ask me when he went downstairs? You said to
Well,
me.
no. Last week
Last
we spoke
week,
a little
I
bit.
was like, you
'cause
know,
he
I'm
did. He
getting all
shared
these
with me. He's like, I'm
ailments,
feeling crappy
bro,
all the
like,
time.
all the time.
He's
dude.
feeling crappy all the time.
like
so
really
I said,
weird
Are you
symptoms.
okay?
Like last night was really tough
Well,
for me.
well,
and
really?
like, yeah, man. And my wife, my wife's very concerned. I'm actually concerned.
Well, don't,
at this point.
Okay. Well, you told me you were okay, but now you're concerned. But so
No, I'm-
all right.
yeah, I'm definitely
So you don't
concerned.
have to sell it.
I mean, I'm getting
we
like
love the
these,
crap out of you.
yeah.
But I
And
think
I want-
what he is saying, my friend,
It's all about what you put
is
in.
that it's those little
Yes.
micro decisions that you make on a day by day basis, and we're creatures of habit.
And what caught me about what you said, Jed, is that it's easy. It's very easy to do it, and that's what I need to be shown how to make it easy for myself, because my job, which I can't get too much into, but I'm always in my work car, and I go to like 8 different appointments where I go to people's homes, but I'm always in the car. So like I either have to bring, which I could do. I just need to set like
Make the lifestyle
plan.
change.
Yeah. When you said that, I mean, I'm really like, I'm almost getting tearful because, something's like, I've got bad feelings for, how I feel.
Okay, well, there you
Like-
go. That's kind of
and
the
wait,
point.
I got to say this
No.
too. Since we've started the show, JB, and you know this, I've had my appendix taken out and my gallbladder taken out. Not 2 different times, but, and those are obviously, stuff we need. Really.
Appendix should be gone for a while now, but
Yeah.
gallbladder and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got those ailments as well. So it's like and then
Well,
I've got all kinds of weird.
I think to your
stuff.
point, and you've been to the doctor a lot too,
I have.
and they kind of just push pills on you. So
They do.
maybe this is a great example of exactly kind of where Jed comes in and says, "Hey, just change these little things on this end." So
Right.
maybe everyone out there that's listening, go to groundingroots.com. If you need a consult, fill out that information on that contact form and contact Jed, and start the
So you know what?
conversation up, because
This-
I think you should do
I'm
that.
gonna
I
do
think
it.
you guys
I will
should
do
talk.
it,
Yeah.
and then I will continue and talk about it and how it's
Yeah,
going.
like throughout the
You know,
season 9.
I don't want
or-
anything for nothing. I'll pay you,
No,
and
it's-
but it'll be something that I need to do this.
Well, I think-
And-
My goal
It's
is
smart.
to empower you,
okay,
right? Because
Yeah.
a healer doesn't heal. A healer holds the space for
Right.
someone to empower themselves to heal themselves, right?
Right on.
And that was something that one of my clients sent me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Nice.
that's cool as shit. Like,
Well,
yeah.
But I think you're
I'm busy
exactly right.
I'm
You're
taking
not
care of
trying
myself,
to
like,
force
shit.
anybody to do anything. Yeah, and you, like you said at the very beginning of this, you want it to be simple and
Yeah.
easy. Bing, bong, boom. I make the batch. I'm done. Good for a week and done.
Right.
So
I
mean,
like that too.
and I love that approach too, because if it's in the fridge, like down there, I'll just drink it. It's there. So I totally understand that, and I think, like I was saying, that's human nature. We're creatures of habit. So if we get the good habits going to kind of subterfuge the bad ones, then we get a little bit like a free hoagie in the prison block, cell block C. Anyway,
Think about that, the old timer scale, right?
right,
If you keep putting shit on one side, that's an imbalance,
right,
right?
There you
You've got to keep it balanced.
right.
Got to.
And my balance is so off. Like eat like
Take pills.
Just like
take pills.
Pills
No.
are.
Don't tell him to take pills.
No,
You got
no,
some?
don't take pills.
give me some pills.
But
give me some pills.
if we go for pharmaceuticals,
I want to
right?
take the red one and the blue one.
Yes.
kidding.
Well, you'd be tripping.
Duh.
Those are what nature made, but they have to deviate from it. They can't patent nature,
No, of course not.
right? So
And
they're
then-
going to split 30%, and that 30% that's gone is what made that shit work right in the first fucking place.
Well, that's why one of my first questions to
Exactly.
you was, are you using organic? Because that, it's like, if you're using the source of a stressed resource, then the what you get is stressed, and not what
like aspirin, that comes from a natural place, right? What is
Well, not Bayer. If you're going to talk about Bayer
No,
and
but
that
I'm saying
corporation
the
making
whole concept
pesticides,
of
and you know anything about
aspirin.
Bayer, like,
Okay.
dude. But no,
in studio
Uh-huh.
with Jed Stone
Yeah.
of groundingroots.com, and you've got a big bag of goodies
Goodies.
there. Okay, so we'll talk a little bit
Lots
about
of
it.
weed,
We got a
man.
call at 8:00.
just kidding. Oh,
So-
can we continue this after the call? You don't have anywhere to go?
I'm here,
yeah.
man. I'm having some fun.
Yeah, and
And saying
I'm
that,
really
we got about
learning, and I
5-10
really
minutes.
like,
Yeah, 5-10 minutes till we kind of bleed
You
over
want to do a revelation? And,
into that call. No, we'll do it after.
Okay.
We'll do it after, but we got a call with Paul. But so, do you want to
with
get
Paul.
into share anything? Do you want to share this stuff that? Let me bring down that mic. Do you want to share any of this stuff with us later? Do you want to try to do it now? Do a sample thing now? Here, get your mic all situated. It's off right now, so just get yourself all situated there, brother man. And there you go. All right, you
Yeah,
good?
that's right.
All right, there you
Yeah,
go.
good.
Okay. All right, there you
We
go.
can do
You're
it
back.
now if you want to sample some things now.
Yeah,
or-
well, we got like about 5 or 6 minutes or so. So let's get into talking
Yeah.
a little bit about some of the stuff that you brought
Do you have
over
a
here
glass,
that you have.
JB?
You know what? I'll have to run and
He's
get
got
one.
a cup. No, he's got
wow.
cups.
Okay.
Oh, he came prepared. Look at that.
There you go. Okay.
like a Boy Scout.
yeah. No, that's all.
Keep it
Well,
simple,
You got
stupid.
this huge
I only made it to Wjbw,
cooler.
but that's
Dude,
Hey,
I was
that's
man.
still good. That's better than I did. I was not allowed to join as I was a young man. I was
Yeah,
a
he was already a registered
Jehovah's
sex
Witness.
offender.
Nope. Nope. I was
kidding.
raised a Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah.
They did not let me do anything like that.
They
Anyway.
would just sing happy birthday to him
But
every
then
year.
they kicked me out. Yeah, we all know that story.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so what are you pouring up for us here? Let's go ahead and talk about it.
so. This is number one for you.
Oh, this is
right?
the one that just
Oh.
everything in the damn in the damn blender, in the damn juicer. So
Hold
let
on,
me-
wait. We're going to drink this together. 'cause
Oh,
I
we're
wanna
going to do it
yeah,
together.
yeah.
Okay, so
Well, actually,
I know he's going to say what's in
And-
it, so I'm excited
Well,
to hear
before
that.
you say what's in it, let's try to guess
Oh, okay.
what's in it a little bit.
All right, so we don't know. All right, so we'll try to guess.
Because my palate is pretty good when it comes to...
Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in there. Lemon for sure, right?
What is that, KFC?
Yeah. Oh, is that the honey?
Is that the honey?
Honey blasted spicy chicken sandwich from KFC there?
That is the KFC honey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hot, it's called hot honey.
So there's definitely like lemon and ginger.
Yes,
I'm picking
there's
up.
lemon and ginger.
Maybe like some sweet potato?
No sweet potato in that one.
Apple for sure.
There is apple, green and red.
Green and red. Okay. And you
All I
haven't
get is
guessed any.
deliciousness out of this, man.
Ginger,
I-
apple,
like-
green and red. All right, so what is in there? He's not going to come up
No,
with-
my palate's just
His-
saying
his
drink
palate-
this.
So
It's
amazing.
like-
His palate was assassinated
So-
12 years ago.
Kale, chard, parsley,
Oh.
dandelion,
wow.
Damn, dandelion.
carrot, cucumber, green apple, red apple, lemon, and ginger.
That is remarkable,
So
dude.
you were saying
Kudos-
6
Hold on.
pounds. It is awesome. But you were saying
The
6
applause for that
pounds
juice.
of
The number one.
vegetables going to how many ounces?
Jeez, dude.
So that's 6 pounds in 16 ounces.
So my body right now drinking that is like, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for this nutrients.
There might be
like-
some that I brought that you'll be like, holy shit, no.
Say, but
Yeah,
say
I
what
want
it is
some of that,
that's
too.
in that again, real quick.
Kale, chard, parsley, dandelion, carrot, cucumber, green apple, red apple, lemon, and ginger.
See, never would have tried to.
How many ingredients is that?
Like 10, 8.
Yeah, it used to be 11.
Okay.
One of the first names it was going to be was
And-
11.
And this is your number one, which is everything in the fridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not knowing, people are like, you had dandelion in your fridge? Well, I didn't know why dandelion. This is, again, why the universe works the way it does.
Right.
Dandelion was in our fridge already. And
So when
liver
you say
detox-
dandelion, do you mean the actual petals of the flower?
Yep.
No,
Not the
stems.
petals of the flower. No, the leaves.
The leaf. Okay,
yeah.
see, this is why I asked, because
Yeah.
you think dandelion, it's like,
Well, they
it's
make
kinda like-
dandelion wine, right?
Yeah.
they
so
make all kinds of
dandelion,
wine.
medicinal purposes, liver detox. I mean, it's amazing
Wow.
stuff, right?
Now, if we're sampling all these different things, it's not going to mess up my stomach, is it? All these different?
Yes, it will.
If you're getting straight nutrients that your body is going to start to heal at a cellular level.
Okay.
So if you eat shit,
I just don't want to leave here with a messed up stomach.
no, I mean, I brought a lot of the sweeter ones that have a lot more fruit in them.
That's why I love you, Jim.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Excuse me.
What's that? Your juices are making me gay.
Her making me guy. I'm
Sorry, it's
okay
like,
for this.
your
juice.
juice.
So does it lube me up?
Seriously, lubing me up right now.
I feel
my
so
God.
relaxed.
Oh god,
Like,
it really
jazz,
is. Dude, but,
juices.
all joking aside, it really is
Delicious.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine drinking a whole bottle of that. That would really
well-
just like roundly trounce your bullshit.
That's why, like, I mean, I'm over here drinking Four Loko.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, we'll have
yeah,
to do something
he's
about
got
that one.
a glass of
That's for real.
Vaseline.
I'm not
yeah,
lying.
Vaseline motor oil
I'm
and
kidding.
4
This
Loko.
next one I'm giving you a
Okay.
sample of is number 2.
Number 2.
Right? I had to make this one a
Smells
pretty
like
color,
poo.
though,
Yeah.
Because it's number 2.
because it's number
You
2.
didn't want to make that one brown.
No, hell no. That one couldn't
So
look
what-
like
Oh,
number
so-
1. If that one looked like number 1, it'd
It'd be no,
never,
yeah. All right, so we're guessing this again, or you want to tell?
Yeah,
us?
yeah. Well, let's
okay,
guess.
We're you
I'm-
like
my
the
palate
All right,
is
hold on.
we're
Okay, we're guessing the juices right now. Okay, so he's poured us the number 2.
This smells like organic.
Ooh, it's like melony. I smell melon.
I just smell like
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Yeah, this was the one I made for my kids, right?
Damn, there's like cantaloupe or something?
No, no.
What is that?
It's some
my
sort of
God.
melon, though, right?
There's only 3 things in that one.
Oh, okay.
Sweet potato, pineapple,
That's what. Oh my God.
and apple.
God,
Wow.
that's so good, dude. That is
So
winning.
when the sweet potato, do you cook the potato?
No, it's
everything's
all
raw.
Everything's
all
raw. Yep.
Okay.
We want all the phytonutrients.
Sweet
We want
potato.
all of that stuff.
Now,
What?
and are you juicing this in one of those machines that you said just kind of real slow rotating?
When I started, I did, right?
now you're not?
No, now I have a granddaddy machine. You know, it's 1,100 pounds of stainless steel.
So, but
Squeezes
what you were
16
saying
tons of pressure.
is the benefits from the slow.
Yeah, so this one does the same thing.
Okay.
This one is a hydraulic cold press,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So it's one extra step. So it grinds it down at 40 to 80 RPMs through a grinder,
All right.
puts it into a bag, and then that bag goes between 2 presses.
Okay.
And that press squeezes with 16 tons of pressure. So like an elephant standing on a strawberry,
Well, all right, yeah.
right? So it's squeezing all of the nutrients out of it without breaking open and flinging it at 1,600 RPMs.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I've got a good friend of mine, like one of my best friends ever. His name is Ace, and he's always been vegan, and he's always been very careful about his diet. But he's also diabetic, and he's been coming into some problems recently as well. I mean, he's By the way, I meant to ask you this earlier. How old are you?
I'm 40.
40. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just turned 49, and my friend Ace, he's in his 50s, and just 51. But as we're getting, as you if you just turn 40, as you get into your 40s, you really start to. That's when you get these ailments and pains that you've never had before in your life, which is what I've been
I'm getting
talking about.
better.
Are you really getting better? So man, and that's why it's. This is why I really am interested in having you as a
and
a
I
consultant.
think you really should. What
I
were
will.
those 3 simple ingredients?
Sweet potato,
Yep.
apple,
Pineapple and apple.
Yeah.
Pineapple,
Those
apple.
3 things. Dude, that was that is
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Good
Yeah.
I mean, that
Good
just,
with vodka,
It
too.
tastes so
They're all good
clean.
with vodka. That's
They
Oh, good with vodka. That's another.
Intox and detox.
How
right?
is yeah? So that
Retox. This is the way I like
Retox.
Retox. It's called.
It's called stamina.
Yeah, gotta get that
Very
Retox
silly.
kicking.
That it's silly, man.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
that is some glorious stuff. We got 1 and 2. If we could do this, we got to prep up for our 8:00 call. Maybe we'll save 3 and 4. Is there a 3 and 4?
Yeah, we got a 3, 4.
Okay.
And I think I brought a number 8 too.
Oh wow.
you
Okay,
got
so
4
we
and
got
8.
3, 4, 8.
And then we'll finish the
After.
with some GTL:
What is GTL?
ginger, turmeric, lemon, and black pepper.
Dude. so is
see,
that
the
going to hurt
turmeric-
me? So if that hurts me, I don't like it.
No,
I don't
it's
need
not going to
it.
hurt
No, it's
you.
not gonna
Dude,
hurt.
turmeric is.
Turmeric
Have you-
is the liver detox.
Black pepper.
Let me tell you something. It's funny because turmeric is really getting in the spotlight lately. It's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Turmeric
So-
getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, I mean it's
bet-
what's been keeping the Indians alive for
Cardi turmeric.
Forever.
Is it Cardi turmeric
no,
B?
but
I
that's-
think you're talking about.
But turmeric is like a main ingredient in
No, you're right.
Indian food. So
They say that's what the
that
the
goes-
gold was in the Bible.
That goes back to the
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
frankincense, myrrh, and gold. Now, if we look back, the Magi were the people that brought that in.
right.
Yeah, that goes back to that
they're
Eastern,
the original
Eastern,
hippies.
that ancient religion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
to
The
talk
The
about.
medicine men, the astrologers.
We will be back with a conversation, Mr. Paul Joachim. We've been having a very insightful and intelligent conversation. I thank you so
Yeah,
much
this
for
has been awesome.
hanging in studio. Hang with us. We're going to go for the part 2 of this after our interview with Paul Joachim of the chocolate genius. But Jed Stone is in studio with us of Grounding Roots. GroundingRoots.com is the website. Go there. Check it out. Get yourself some juices. If you're here in Orlando, you can do it, baby. You can do it yourself. Go there yourself. All right. It's the JB Rep Show. We'll be right back.
I'm not wasting my time, no. See the lies I can see, yeah. I'm not wasting my time, no. See the lies I can see, Niggas like a nigga. So brush your shoulders off. Niggas baby, don't forget that. You get back, turn up your shoulders. I probably owe it to y'all. Probably be locked by the fork. Trying to hustle my man. Let me go with the puff. Feeling no remorse. Feeling like my hand was forced. Middle finger to the grip on your finger. Ladies, they love me. From the picture, they bouncing, they like I be leaning. All the rappers be hating. All the trap that I'm making. But all the hustlers, they love it. Just to see one of us niggas. Came from the bottom of the bottom to the top of the pot. Running back, get it, man, I'm straight off the block. I can run it back, nigga, cause I'm straight with the rock. If you feeling like a pimp, nigga, go on, brush your shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too, go on, brush your shoulders off. Niggas is crazy, baby, don't forget that boy told you, kid. That, turn up your shoulder, you gotta get. 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 Your homie hove in position in the kitchen with soda. I just whipped up a watch, trying to get me a rover, trying to stretch out the cover like a wrestler. Yes sir, keep the heck of the close. You know the smoker's attention, but like 52 cars went out. I'm through dealing with it now. You come out, 52 cars roll out. Remove 52. Now you take the number that boss, bitch, calls FC on the sleeve. After 40 club ESPN on the screen. I play the grip for the jeans, plus the slippers is clean. No chrome on the wheels. I'm a grown up for real. She feeling like a pimp, nigga, gone brush your shoulder. Pimps too, brush your shoulders off. Niggas is crazy, baby, don't forget that boy told you, kid. That, turn up your shoulder, you gotta get. That, turn up your shoulder, you gotta get. Turn up your shoulder, you gotta get. Turn up your shoulder, boy, back in the building. Brooklyn, we back on the map. Me and my beautiful bitch in the. I'm the realest to run it. I just happen to rap. Black album, then I back out it as the best rapper alive. Niggas about me from Flick to Billboard, from grams to grams, the O's to I's. Off and Annie, you got a part in Jay. We're selling out the garden in the day. I'm like a young Marvin in his hay. I'm a hustler, homie. You a customer crony. Got some dirt on my shoulder. Could you brush it off for me? If you feeling like a pimp, nigga, gone brush your pimps too. Brush your shoulders off. Nigga, baby, don't forget the you can't. Turn up, get that boy, get back. Turn up your shoulder, you gotta get back. Your shoulder, you gotta get back. Turn up your shoulder, you gotta get back. Turn up your shoulder.
You're listening to the Wjbw Show.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Wjbw Show. Hashtag we got the juice.
We got the
edition.
juice.
Man,
and we're not talking about OJ.
In studio session.
We're talking about grapefruit.
Jed Stone. Yeah, we're talking about the real juice.
Dude.
So this shit is definitely
It's been real.
what you want to check out if you're looking for some great ways to get your body what it needs. But
Speaking of which, this
we'll
next
come
guest.
back. Yeah, we're going to come back to Jed because
It's all about
our feature
awesomeness.
presentation on this episode, hashtag We Got the Juice, is a great friend of ours. I've known him from quite a while, and he's a wonderful guy. He's a great chef. He's also super creative and intelligent with how he puts his gifts kind of out there. He is very
exact opposite of you, really.
Yeah, very much involved. Yeah, very much a people person. Yeah, okay, thanks. Thanks, the Rev. Anyway, Paul Joachim is on the line with us. Hang on the line there, Paul. We're going to give you our humble local legend title here. It's a local legend. 20 plus years of pumping greatness into a community, a scene, an environment. Paul Joachim, well-known staple here in Orlando. Plenty of times he's been on the Food Network. is known as AKA the Chocolate Genius. He makes incredible sculptures, life-size sculptures of celebrities, individuals, people, architecture, just amazing work, mind-boggling to see. So we're going to learn a little bit about him, get to hear kind of his straight track up, how he got to kind of be where he's at. Go follow him at The Chocolate Genius on every social media platform there. But happy to welcome a great friend and super talented guy to our program here. It's Paul Joachim. Thank you, brother.
Paul.
How the hell are you doing, man? Doing great, man. It's been so long.
It's been a while. I missed you, man.
Yeah, I missed you too, brother. I'm so honored and happy you were able to do this.
Me too.
Because
that's fantastic.
When I interviewed you a while ago, we didn't do a local legend for whatever reason, but really since then, a couple years ago, you've really just
blown up.
Boom! Really made a great name for yourself,
like a lot of our guests have. Really?
Yeah,
like,
and that's kind of why our season 9ers a little bit about reconnecting with people that we've interviewed in the last 2 or 3 years, just to kind of get a catch up. But
we see good shit and we recognize.
At any point, there you go. At any point, for the folks at home and maybe listening and learning about you for the first time, we always love to learn about origins, get a little deeper. So give us a 5,000-foot view of how kind of you came into food. Was it always food for you? But
oh man,
now because you're doing the art, maybe was
early,
there science
really early,
and art?
When I was like 2 years old, my mom would tell me that I would take waffles and make giraffes out of the waffles.
Wow. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds very complicated.
So I've always been a foodie.
Nice.
From the very beginning.
That's awesome.
I didn't really. My parents actually didn't cook very well.
They didn't cook. Oh, so you had to do it.
They were never chefs. And when I was 18, I ended up at FSU and went into the dorm room and decided to make spaghetti sauce. Okay. And I thought I was, spaghetti sauce is easy.
Yeah.
Went into this 2 foot by 2 foot space in the dorm room to make the spaghetti sauce.
Okay.
Long story short, it wasn't edible.
All right.
It was disgusting. I had to throw the entire thing out.
You Papa John'd it? No.
That was the beginning of my culinary career. Because it was at that moment I decided that I was going to become a great chef.
I'll leave this to that John guy. Were you also going to college with Papa John? Because that sounds like a very similar.
Well, he was going to FSU.
I don't know.
I don't. I'm just kidding.
Okay, don't knock FSU.
No,
come on.
My sister graduated from there.
Hashtag we got the juice.
And I hate my sister.
The JB Show.
Just kidding.
That means you shut up. All right, you shut up over there. All right, let's let our guests talk here. All right, so Paul, okay, so you miserable failure. I'm going to try to cook. So what happened?
Manifest you. Then what?
What happened at that point?
Yeah.
So, I'm a little obsessive and I take crazy risks, and I just jumped right in and started teaching myself everything that I could about food.
Okay.
Thanksgiving would come up, the holidays would come up, and I would say, this is not a potluck. Everyone's coming over. Don't make anything. I'm making food for 15 people.
Oh, damn.
And that really was what tested me and started getting me into more and more complexities and really teaching myself the intricacies of all the food and the nuances. And then zooming up, I made my first sculpted cake in 2006, and it was this 3D cruise ship cake for my mom, and the light bulb went off. I was like, wow, there's something to this. So I've got a fine arts degree from Florida State University, and I called a friend from art school and said, you know what, someday I'm going to make actual sculpture from cake.
Okay.
And then got obsessed with cakes. Got on, my big break, was Nude Night.
Okay.
Nude Night 2010, I sculpted a life-size woman over the 3 days, and Orlando Weekly was criticizing Nude Night back then, and they did an article about everything that was wrong with Nude Night and used my piece as an example.
Are you kidding me?
I'm turning into the Incredible Hulk over here for you.
Yeah.
Make me angry.
It was amazing. So it ended up being a blessing. So she ran this article, and at first I was horrified, and then they, her friend Jen, that owns Cake Rex. There's millions of people that go to that cake website a month.
Yeah.
And I went out. This was before I was doing this for a career. Went out for a meeting, got back, and this was like 2010.
Yeah.
I had like 30, 40 Facebook requests. I'm like, what? Oh shit! I got hacked.
Okay.
So I start reading it. It's like, I saw you on Cake Rex.
Yeah.
I love your work, and blah blah blah. I'm like, what? So my heart sank. You don't want to be on Cake Rex.
No, not at all.
Thing. So I go to Cake Rex, and I'm reading this blurb about my piece and about how it was a thing of nightmares, and you have before you actually look at it, go in your happy place. And I'm like, oh my God. But as an artist, I quickly got, wait a second, this is great. People are talking about my work.
Yeah.
And I don't care if it's negative or positive.
Yeah.
And I started diving into the comments, and it was really it was mostly positive. People were really thinking that this is amazing. And I can contribute getting on Food Network directly to that sculpture.
Really? So it's almost like, you take this major adversity you don't ever want to face, but that's exactly sometimes what you need that propels you on to the next step or to get the recognition. Well, how do you handle that adversity crap?
That's been my career, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that's
been my career, putting
very
myself out there, doing
inspiring.
crazy things.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's been a while since we caught up. I mean, last year I went to Pakistan.
Yeah.
I did a huge job for
I love that
Magnum
place.
Ice Cream.
I did not know that. Dude. So tell us a little about that trip. Okay, so who was that for?
Oh my God, epic, completely epic. I mean,
right?
It's profound. It's just amazing trip. Like at first you're like, Pakistan.
Who wants to go there? But then when you're there, you're like, what?
And we fly in. We got the VIP pass through customs, which means we bypass customs completely.
Right.
I probably shouldn't be saying that.
Yeah.
Don't brag about
that.
that.
Was the level they were
Trump.
at. We just,
we're already on the watch list.
It's hot, so hot, and we got
so hot.
We
It's
had
so hot.
400 pounds of chocolate on us. 400 pounds.
That's even hotter.
That's crazy.
Not only they're hot, you got chocolate.
400 pounds of chocolate.
Is that cacao?
So they were supposed to take care of the chocolate needs.
Pakistan.
And with 2 weeks to go before we were supposed to leave, the event planning company calls us up and says, we couldn't get the chocolate. Can you handle it?
What?
So I had to order the 400 pounds of chocolate. It cost $1,000 to get it delivered.
Man.
Well, they covered it, so I wasn't too worried.
Oh,
but still, we
had to get it on the ground.
9 suitcases full
of chocolate.
And all of our stuff for over a week over there. It was wild.
That must have been crazy, though. Yeah, these guys just got chocolate on them. That's all, man. Because it could be a whole lot of other stuff.
Yeah, could you imagine if it was fudge?
Yeah. Okay.
Going to Fudge Pakistan. Fudge
Pakistan. Oh, get out of here. Cut
All
his
right.
mic. Cut his mic. He's done. All right. Back to you, Paul.
Apparently in Pakistan they don't do fudge packing.
Yeah, that's not.
All right. Yeah. It's illegal there.
Exactly. It's
by
a dry
death.
country. You know that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dry.
It's dry.
country.
Yeah, no alcohol. No
but
alcohol.
foreigners can drink.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
and they actually
complicated.
have a brewery. I had my first Pakistani beer.
They must be looking at
It
you
was
like,
pretty decent.
It's actually very decent. It's a nice ale, actually, that they make.
Wait. How do you know this?
Well, there's a
Don't
lot.
listen. That's
no.
Jerry Johnson. He's actually
You've
quite a
been around.
good food connoisseur. I'm surprised you guys have never met before. But on the line with us, it is Paul Joachim, a.k.a. the Chocolate Genius. Thank you. In the middle of a story. Go ahead. Back to you in Pakistan.
All right.
Okay. So we get to the hotel, and literally it looks like a prison. It's got barbed wire, huge 10-foot fence. We drive up, and there's a guy with a machine gun in the front of us. There's a guy in the machine gun in the back of the car. They search the car.
Comfortable.
They wave us through. We get up to the valet area. We get out. We have to go through a metal detector, and then we get in. And it's like,
Okay.
thank God.
Damn.
With
And
all that
it was
chocolate,
just-
by the way.
That's a lot.
You had a lot
So
of
it's just
chocolate on you.
different. So the reality is I felt really safe. Everybody was so warm and inviting.
Okay.
And it was just
how I like
a
it.
profound confirmation that people are people. And we had Samir was assigned to us for
Oh, wow.
over a week.
Samir,
And we really got to know him.
the
and he's
Ethiopian
just
chef. Yeah.
Just
He's
like
incredible.
us, man. Just like us.
Yep.
Same.
It doesn't
same
matter what color
worries,
your skin
same
is.
problems. It was,
unless it's yellow
It
or
was
brown.
really great. So it was an amazing job and an amazing experience. I'm really blessed
Now,
to
that airs?
have. What's that?
That's aired already, right?
It wasn't. It was kind of like a Hollywood PR event. So imagine if all of the Hollywood celebrities,
That's pretty dope.
all of the biggest musicians, the biggest fashion designers, all got together for a PR party. That's what this is.
Wow. Right on.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're kind of up close to present day. So take us back even to, closer to 2010, 2011. You got to work with the Food Network a couple times. So that's where your story left off. So can you bring us back there?
Okay, sure. So I got on Food Network in 2011 and ended up winning the competition. And it was at that point when I decided that I wanted to make this into a career.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, you hadn't decided that before you got there.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
I think it's
after
already
he
kind
won,
of
he was
a
like,
pretty
hell yeah.
successful career, and then you're
Let's-
like, all right, let's go ahead and do
Well,
this.
that's
one.
what he's saying.
All right. No, that's
I
awesome.
I wasn't making money with it. I mean, a little bit.
All right.
A little bit here and there, but not a whole lot.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So it's like
I wasn't-
it was
yeah,
like it was
I
kind of
couldn't
like
be
a
a full-time
hobby,
job.
and now you're going. It's like if you're in a
let's go
band,
all the way
you
in.
quit
Right.
your real job to do the band.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
thing. Okay, I got you.
Exactly.
All right. So go on.
So zoom up a couple years. Now I don't do cakes anymore. It's all chocolate.
That's
So
So
that's
you
not my
made the
decision.
conversion.
It's the client's decisions.
Right.
right.
I mean, I've
right.
done in the past year. I did a job for Godiva up in New York City.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ghirardelli, maybe in San Francisco? Have you worked with Jared?
I went to Australia. I was on the equivalent of the Today Show
Yeah.
and sculpted this guy Carl live
Yeah.
on their Today Show. It was wild.
That's cool, man.
It was like total sleep deprivation. So we get on the plane, and the guy next to me was a leg shaker.
Oh my god.
With like
He would
constant
not stop.
nervous
shaking his leg.
leg syndrome.
Dude, you have no idea. When you're in a fucking plane for that long, you're like 16 hours, and you're
Yeah.
next to a guy like that. I mean, you
Yeah.
want to kill someone.
Okay.
You know.
Gotcha.
Oh, it was. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We were pure hell. So I counted the hours that I was up. 44 hours straight.
Wow.
I was
Yeah.
up
Like, what are you
44
on-
hours straight.
what are you on,
and then I
spring
get on
break?
the
Yeah.
Eating a lot of chocolate.
the effing Australia version of the Today Show.
Yeah, and at that
You know,
point, you're hallucinating.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, you
And
know,
no pressure, right?
Yeah.
So that-
Pressure, going on live
and
TV.
I'm sculpting the guy.
crazy.
Really bad example, but I'm sculpting the equivalent of Matt Lauer.
Okay.
Live.
Okay.
You know, I have an hour. I have 1 hour to sculpt
Yeah.
this guy.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! How'd it come out?
So what? Whatever.
It came out pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
it was the most difficult thing I've ever done.
But because
Easy.
of you were up for 2
Because
days in
of
a
the sleep
row.
deprivation.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
It was
totally.
like really strange.
And just-
yeah, like go ahead, Rodan.
Different time
The-
zones. I mean,
Try
you're
to
like,
make a sculpture and
15 hours.
under a
That's
TV
crazy,
show
man.
pressure.
That's talk
damn.
about
Well, you
pressure.
see, and that's
Shit.
what's beautiful about you, man. Is like we kind of wrote in that blog there. You're definitely an artist. So to do the kind of start out and come with the cakes. Now on the other side of that, you post pictures of the most delicious food that you make for your family. That I'm like, dude.
I've done pop-ups too.
Adopt me.
I have done a
Yeah.
couple pop-ups.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, adopt me, man. Because, but you've got kind of a culinary background too. And what's cool about what I see is that you do that same kind of, unconventional melding of different recipe ingredients. So I'd love to kind of hear that. Is there anything down your line that, that you say, hey, the chocolate in submenting the food kind of aspect of it? Or what are your total aspirations now with this, that you're really known as the chocolate genius on a national level?
Well, one of the things that I've really been present to, and the things I really haven't been doing, is giving as many people as possible to be able to taste my food.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Because my food is as transformational for me as the sculptures are.
I remember being
So
like
that-
that. Go ahead. Go on. Sorry.
Okay.
No.
So one of the things that I'm doing to extend that is I'm creating my own line of chocolates, which I'm super excited about.
Oh wow!
you
Have you? Okay,
you
so is
announced
this
it?
breaking
Yeah.
news? Like,
Hold on.
wow, this is exciting. So your own brand of chocolates, and
Paul Joachim chocolate. Hold on.
Yeah,
How is it?
Joachim
What do you-
chocolate.
Joachim chocolate. I like how the phonetics of that.
Chocolate Joachim.
Joachim chocolate. Yeah,
Chocolate
Joachim
Joachim.
chocolate. I like that. Okay,
yeah,
so tell us
dude,
more
yeah.
about this.
Tell us about the sultry chocolate
Okay.
Joachim.
So you got any vegan friends?
Just
Got all my
just
vegan
all
friends
all my
up in here.
friends. If they're not
Right.
vegans, they're not my friends.
That's right.
Exactly.
Just kidding.
So my inspiration is I like to eat healthy.
Okay.
I know it's kind of ironic being
Well,
in the chocolate business.
no,
but I
it's-
really like to eat healthy.
We got
and
yeah.
Go
all
on.
these amazing chocolates. I have so many friends that are some of the best chocolatiers in the world.
Okay.
And all the chocolate's incredible, but after eating just a little bit of it, you're like, oh my God, I'm going to die because it's so heavy.
You're right.
It's got all the cream and the sugar and the caramels and the ganaches and, again, amazing world-class stuff.
You know exactly.
It's so heavy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why can't I create a line that is just as amazing but healthy for you?
Okay.
And
Yes, please.
That's exactly what I've done. So it's vegan.
Dude.
It's going to be low glycemic.
Okay. Low glycemic.
Speaking the right language.
And gluten-free.
I'm sensing a
Gluten-free.
coupling.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sensing a coupling with our in-studio guest, Jed Stone of GroundingRoots.com.
Yeah. So, and you don't
I don't know if
this.
you heard the first part of this, but wow. Okay, that's awesome.
This is such an awesome show, and the way it's tying in, with everything.
And I love that everything is health-centric, too, right? Because
chocolate is medicinal.
Chocolate is medicinal.
Yeah. For your health, yes.
Yeah.
And so it's...
and it can be amazing tasting.
Yeah, of course. We were talking about... That's what Jedediah, who's sitting in here in studio with us, was saying that some of the best tasting juices are the best for you. And it's really about what tastes good for you, which is healthy for your body. And that's what we're tying with the chocolate.
We'll make sure that they connect offline from here. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
but
awesome.
It's just,
But I'm just seeing that real clear parallel.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So he's got a great little shop in College Park.
Nice.
So at any rate, all right, my friend. So
Well, wait, let's talk about the chocolates. I mean, do you have when is this coming out? Is this, set in stone? What's going on with that?
Well, it's definitely set in stone.
Okay.
I had planned on having it done pretty soon, but I got a couple really big jobs, so I'm pushing it back a little bit.
Okay.
So I would say by the end of the year.
How can we get a hold of it? How can we,
well, congrats, brother. No, that's great.
Thanks, man.
Keep pushing away. No, because
super exciting.
It's really that same simple thing, that we talk about each and every week is we talk with artists, we talk with musicians, and really the whole running a successful business that's an original idea is something we should hold up in this community and say, this is awesome, because that's what we do every week is try to make sure that people are getting a little earful of badass people that are busting their butt to do great stuff. So thank you for doing what you've been doing, Paul. Because really, man, you keep Orlando shining. And I remember last time I probably hung out with you was at Pom Poms. We were eating a sandwich or something. That's the last time I saw you. So I can't wait to see you again soon. But in saying all of that, brother,
I got a quick question.
Oh,
Paul.
You got a question?
Yeah,
I'm
he
sorry.
said, well, I asked it before and I never got an answer from Paul because you were jumping all over him. But where would we be able to get some of these chocolates? I mean, do you have a website that's set up? Are you going to have a retail outlet? Where are these vegan chocolates that you've been talking about? Where can I get my hands on these?
Yeah.
You're just going to have to check the chocolategenius.com.
Okay, so there you go. The chocolategenius.com. And you also, I think, would have a Facebook page, correct?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Facebook.com/thechocolategenius.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to like that page. And I definitely, that's something that when you do break these out. Now. Let's try to have you again on as a guest. And
we'd love to reconnect with you
for sure.
And talk about the chocolates coming out. But more importantly, go to thechocolategenius.com. Yeah. Go check out what Mr. Paul Joachim is all about. Let's get back to those chocolates. Let's get back to kind of what you're doing now. You said you had a couple of big projects coming up, but the work that you've done over the years is amazing. I remember, I think I was there at that nude night where I saw you doing stuff. And I was like, I think I took video of it, right? And so
no way.
Yeah, so we did. I remember because it was like a beautiful girl dancing the arabesque. Yeah. It's all on YouTube. Yeah, anyway, my friend. Yeah. But in saying that, what kind of things have you not done yet with chocolate? Because your work has been pretty monumental. And if you can even give us like a 20-second portfolio shot, give us some ideas there too. Some of the hardest things you've done, some of the most amazing things you've done.
Well, we know what the hardest thing he did. He did that Today show in Australia.
I'm looking at this huge elephant, right?
That was the hardest thing.
On his site. I'm looking at this huge...
I've sculpted LeBron James life size.
Wow.
He was
LeBron James.
9.5 feet in the air with his arm up.
Wow.
Let's see. I sculpted a life-size tiger.
And
a girl.
What?
And a girl?
I sculpted an elephant.
A life-size elephant?
No, it was a girl.
No, it was more like a baby elephant.
Oh, okay. Life-size girl.
Yes, that's on my bucket list to do life-size elephant.
Oh my God! Life-size hashtag life-size.
How about
life-size elephant?
How about a giraffe?
And then, did you know that a giraffe would be super sweet? Did you know that I sculpted Ozzy Osbourne?
Of course, duh.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like
that was fun.
Yeah. And did he get to see that, like himself?
Yeah, he did. He was taking a bite out of it.
Oh,
you haven't seen
that's right. He did take a bite out. He was like McGruff. He was taking a bite out of crime.
Yeah, man. And then I'm out to California in 2 weeks for a Halloween party.
Awesome.
Oh, wow. That sounds fun.
I can't say for who or what.
You can't say what you're doing?
Non-disclosure.
Okay, no worries.
We won't tell anyone.
We're not going to. Yeah, we don't want to get you in trouble.
Nobody listens to this show.
To California again in 4 weeks.
Holy mackerel!
To be on another national TV show.
Sweet. And you can't talk about that at all either.
Unfortunately,
no, of course
I can't.
He can't. No. What are you trying to do to that?
And then, so next month I'm going to be in LA for this national TV show, and then immediately turn around and go to Naples for a job, and then immediately turn around and go to New York City for a job.
Wow, Naples, Italy, or Naples, Florida?
Naples, Florida, I think.
Naples, Italy would be sweet, but it is Naples, Florida.
Okay.
But I did just propose a job.
You see why I asked.
I'd be going to Paris.
Oh, wow. That's killer.
That's phenomenal.
Paul, man, you are killing it.
Yeah, dude. You're just such an impressive guy,
dude. Really.
You really...
Like, I really want to get my hands on your vegan chocolates, too.
You got the juice. Yeah, you do. We got the juice on this edition, but you definitely got the juice, brother. And anything we can do to help and support and keep pushing forward what you're all about, we want to do and be a part of. Oh, go ahead, the Rev.
Well, for real. I mean,
the Rev.
Because, I mean,
welcome.
I'm sure you have, your connections and whatnot, but, I mean, we've... some of the people that we've had on, like Wendy Davis with her Pocahontas, her brand has just went national,
right?
And and she started off local, and like she just has grown like progressively. Yeah, it's like
there's a lot of cool stuff here in Orlando. That is
definitely
like that. It's got
absolutely
that potential.
So that's why I definitely want to have a reconnect with you when you
we're all about
unveil these chocolates because they sound exciting.
Yeah, and
we'll do a little taco tasting on the air.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm getting at.
There you go.
We're drinking Jed's juices.
Reactions.
Dude. Hey, listen. That being said, Jed. I'm sorry, Jed. Paul. When you should listen back to this show and listen to what we've been talking with Jed about. With his juices and just he's in College Park and he's been here.
The wheels are turning.
Yeah, dude, it's really this has been a great show.
And that's kind of why we do this show live,
absolutely, Paul.
So that we can have this spontaneity, this
and the excitement,
integrity, this
no
authenticity.
Editing.
We're not trying to blow smoke up anybody's ass because they're paying us to. It's sincere,
just genuine sincerity. Again, like we really appreciate what you guys do, and we want to shine light on it. Yeah. Paul, obviously, You don't need our help. It's exciting for us to do it. Well, to be a part of it. Really,
just learning about people.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
we got Paul Joachim on the line.
Absolutely,
man.
We do.
Any kind of closing thoughts, or anything else you wanted to kind of throw in there? Is obviously it's thechocolategenius.com is the website,
and on Facebook.
Yeah, and on Facebook. Thank you.
Be sure to like that page
and Instagram.
Okay.
I need to boost up my Instagram followers.
Okay, yeah.
And then one of the other big things that I'm working on.
What is it right now? The Chocolate Genius?
The Chocolate Genius?
Sustainability and fair trade.
Okay.
So
Sustainability, fair trade.
One of the elephants in the room with chocolate is kind of a buzzkill, but there's almost 2 million children that are in child labor.
Wow.
That harvest cacao. And not many people know that.
I did not know that. Wow, exactly. Socially conscious. So I love that, Paul. No, and
yeah, man. So I'm really looking for a deep purpose behind what I do. I mean, this is giving me an amazing life and opportunity and career, and I've really been looking at what can I do to really be on purpose?
That's awesome.
And to be able to take my talents and to be able to apply it to that, to be able to educate consumers through the storytelling of the chocolate sculpting. And I've aligned myself with documentary filmmakers and a whole host of really a dream team of people. And I had this just incredible conference call today that I'm just so excited.
Well,
that's all going to happen.
So I am so
amazing,
personally
Paul.
so excited for you too, because it's definitely a story worth documenting. But you could really jettison into a place where you're a building block for the future of food. In my opinion,
totally.
Just because of the innovation that you've really brought here to Orlando, and helped us be well known for. So again. honor, privilege. We're so stoked. We give you our highest honor. Hashtag local legend,
local
Paul
legend,
Joachim,
for
all
sure.
the way.
Thank
Dude,
you, Paul.
You keep rocking it. Dead serious, man. And like I said, we'll give you a chance to kind of say a couple words. We'll bust into a track here in a minute. But any other things on did he just close it out? Did I forget that?
Well, yeah, we did.
Why do
And,
I feel like I need somebody
'cause
wants to say something?
Paul,
Go ahead. Oh,
Paul, please excuse JB. Sometimes he gets so wrapped up into what he's saying, he forgets what he's saying.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and where
Right.
he's been already. And it's kind of
Well,
he does this, Paul, when he gets excited about the guests we're speaking with.
Right,
I do
great.
it too.
Yeah, I got no problem with
We're,
it.
guy,
we're
yeah.
both kind of fanboying out, you know. And that being said, if you wouldn't mind maybe sharing this this episode on your page as well, I'm liking your page, but let's you know what I mean? Because I think if you listen back to this, Paul, you'll be really impressed with our in studio guest right now that's sitting across from me. Say hi, Jed.
Hey, man.
And
Man, how's it going?
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah, it's been really enlightening. Have you been having a good time?
Dude, I've been having a blast and listening
Right.
to this, and I'm like, hell yeah, chocolate's freaking
Yeah,
good.
dude, we were talking about, Paul, about how, your body does appreciate and really takes in, the feeling of a good. I mean, chocolate is medicinal as well.
Absolutely.
So
Well,
it's like,
yeah, it's
and what
over
you're
here.
That's
doing.
the thing that I said with the fuel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Those things are real.
you have cravings. You shouldn't ignore them. It's for a reason.
Releasing endorphins and making people happy isn't a bad thing, right?
Right. No,
Yeah, there you go.
absolutely
Nah,
not.
that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know?
So, Paul, thank you so much for being a guest
Yeah, brother,
tonight.
you rock.
We appreciate you spending the time with us. And I look forward to reconnecting with you and having you in studio and tasting your chocolates and really talking about
Hey,
that.
thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun.
Hang on the line. We're going to bust
Yeah, we're
into
gonna bust
a
into a
little
song.
bit of European house music producer. Enjoy this Wjbw show. We'll be right back.
WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show.
That's right, we're back. It's the JB Rev Show. It's me, the Reverend. Got JB over there. And
what it do?
Dude, we just finished talking to Paul, the chocolate genius. Right. And we got still in studio with us, which I'm very excited about, is Jedediah.
Jedediah Stone sitting right across the way. Welcome,
that's right.
brother. Thank you so much. But that session with Paul, was that not remarkable?
It was just
that was a great.
Yeah,
that guy is. Yeah, I want chocolate too. I'm like, wait, we didn't get chocolate out of that.
And dude, he was an Oviedo. He could have been here too, man.
He could
He's
be
your buddy,
here too, man.
Chocolate.
I didn't want to
juice.
inconvenience him. We were very fortunate
Juicy
to be able
chocolate.
to get him.
I used to be in a band called Juicy Chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I think you're still in it.
Yeah, I am still in it.
According to your haircut,
chocolate juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
And my son's got the poo going on, the old school.
Yeah.
What?
He's
Your
got a
son?
skater, yeah.
I think that's Christopher Robin, isn't it? Oh.
It's Donald Trump without a haircut.
It's Punk Trump.
Donald Trump.
Punk Trump.
Man, why are you guys attacking me all of a sudden?
Hashtag
Maybe
we got the juice.
Maybe you shouldn't consult me. You just come and fucking talk down at me and like tell me you're gonna die.
Oh.
You're just gonna die, dude. I got no juice for you.
Oh, listen, little
You'll
Johnny
be the
Rotten.
juice Nazi over there.
Juice
No,
Nazi.
my son's
what?
got the same haircut. And I have no problem with it. It's
All
an
right.
easy haircut for us.
He's got a
I have
piece
this-
of long blue strand
No,
coming.
his
in.
is just his normal
crazy.
color. Yeah.
How old's your son?
He's 9.
He's cool.
Plays hockey, so he keeps it nice
plays
and long.
hockey?
Yeah, that's that thing that the hockey
Who doesn't
guys
play
like to
hockey?
do.
Dude, I play
Ice
hockey.
right?
Man,
In Orlando, Florida.
if you don't play hockey,
play hockey,
I mean, come on.
Hey,
we're in Orlando, bro.
Seriously, I love it the best.
Everyone's a DJ and everybody plays hockey.
I love it
That's
the best.
what happens.
Though, right? I don't have to sit outside in the heat.
Right.
I get to sit in the ice and be cool.
I guess that's the smartest thing you can do.
I can't-
in Florida.
I'm up high. He can't hear me. I can't even yell at him. So it's
Be careful.
I go there for him.
His friends listen to this show.
Yeah, they probably do.
Yeah,
they do.
dude.
Oh, my God.
Because we say fuck so much.
Yeah, we have a
Oh, my kids
a
like to be able
teenage
to-
listener base. We don't.
Hey,
have
buddies.
that. Our audience is like Gen Xers.
Damn, in the beaver
basically.
sense.
Yeah, we
That's
don't
what my
really
kids
have
say.
the millennials. We used to have the millennials years ago until Jerry came on. No, I'm just kidding. Until old Grandpa. Over
when
there.
I came on, we got rid of all the pedophiles that he had as listeners.
Oh, that is not even
I went
true.
there.
And
Hey,
it's
listen,
harmful.
The
But
JB
that
Rev
brings up a
show
great
does
point.
not like pedophiles.
You can't just sling
And we
mud.
don't like racists
right? So
either.
you're slinging mud. Oh, yeah, I don't have
Hey,
those queued
you don't
up.
have those
I'm so
queued up?
sorry.
With
Hold
that,
on.
we
You're
have
listening
promos.
to the JB Rev Show.
Wait, here we
You're
go.
listening to the JB Rev Show.
We do not like racists.
Okay, hold on.
If you're racist, please do not listen.
You're listening to the JB Rev Show.
If you're racist, please do not listen. If you're a pedophile,
Hey,
shut
fellow meth heads. That's a JB Rev Show. You know what's up? All right.
All right. So if you're a goddamn pedophile, you better just go ahead and put that gun to your head
You
and
listen
say
to the JB Rev Show.
goodbye.
And you know. That's what's up.
All right. So, anyways, let's get back
I'm
to
just
the
letting
hell.
it play.
Yeah.
No,
all right.
let's get to your little
I don't know
bit.
why
Making fun
so-
of you is so much.
You know,
The JB Rev Show.
this is something that if you're going to be funny, you know, you can laugh at anything. Anything can be funny. I don't
Okay.
care.
All
That's something like if you have humor. But
You're
anyway,
That's a good thing for
You're
you.
right. You
Yeah,
got to be able
that's
to
the
laugh
one
at
thing I got
yourself.
going for me.
That's the biggest thing we
is
just
my
learned about Paul.
my
Right.
sense of being.
So
There
energetically,
you
you're happy. You're positive.
He's
right?
living on the razor's edge.
We're putting the
Always.
wrong food into the body.
yeah, totally. That's why I need help with like just I just need a consultation.
Do you meditate?
Okay.
No.
Okay,
no.
so this is kind of like a
Meditate.
quasi consultation. Maybe you'll
meditate.
do in this last.
Yeah.
We're tasting these
Well,
last couple of juices,
wait,
so he's
wait, no,
asking
no,
you some
but
questions.
yeah.
You want to do this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do this. Well, because I already told him I'd like him to come over to my house and meet my
Okay.
wife,
Well, we got a
and
little bit of time.
pay him.
Okay.
And
A
and
live example of a consultation.
This is
Not
what happens, right?
necessarily.
Everybody that comes in the shop, it's individual.
Yeah.
Right.
I have no idea what's going to
One-on-one.
happen. Yeah, it's always.
By the way,
Yeah.
what is this?
Not broadcast.
This is
Okay.
the red
Let us get to
red beet.
the red
number
beet.
3.
third.
Okay.
This is number 3.
Yeah.
So this has got all the ingredients as the gold
That's the
beet,
golden beet,
but it's just red
but
beet.
it's red, right?
Which
So this
I
is
mean,
the way I made it originally. This was my pre-workout.
the flavor is
going to
be the same.
So
is
there's
it
like
not?
the ginger lemon beet.
There's
Ginger,
a little
lemon,
bit
beet.
there's a little bit difference, and
Apple?
you'll taste.
It is a little more like
celery or something?
earthy.
earthy.
See?
So for me, I would say, right, this is going to make red blood cells. The red beet's going to make red blood cells.
That's great.
So that one, I'm going to say that you've been tired, right?
Wow. Oh,
you've been
dude.
a little tired and stuff. You're not
yeah.
sleeping good, right?
No.
So your body is craving that iron,
Okay.
right?
Right.
The golden beet's going to target
Smart.
your liver
Okay.
and your eyes a little bit more than your liver and your blood,
Interesting.
All right.
right? So your body's craving that more.
Can I really say something very sincerely? I really do feel a lot better.
Like
than
something
when,
has been quenched that's been hungry.
I just
kind of a
feel
thing?
better than when I
Yeah.
came here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean,
Well, you put
The vodka.
in the time
I
that
think it was the
You
vodka.
put the vodka in
It was
there.
the vodka.
That's why
It
you're
was
feeling
the
pretty good.
vodka.
it was the
Yeah.
vodka.
And it was Stoli vodka, so
Yeah.
thank you.
And it was the medicinal ice that we put in it
Yes,
as well because it's
absolutely.
organic
Yeah,
ice.
Organic ice.
And
Medicinal
it's not.
ice.
Well, I mean, let me tell you something about medicinal ice.
Oh, my God.
Being sincere, it's pH balance. It's 8+ pH. So whenever
Nice.
I drink water, all during the day, this is something I can say that I do very well. Is every day I go to Publix and I buy at least 20 or 32 ounces of pH balanced water. Either it's Eternity or pH 10 or whatnot. But I'm into alkaline water. Are you into that at all? Do you know anything about the alkaline water? Everybody just fell
All right,
down.
so
Now they got back up. Wow.
I'm
Now
here,
everybody
I'm here,
just
I'm here.
slipped on the floor. Watch that we waxed the floor.
all right,
Alkaline?
Here's a big
Alkaline
thing,
water.
right?
Seriously.
3 things for you to focus on.
Well,
right?
but wait.
No, and
Answer my question.
and this is part of it, right?
Okay. It's a 3-part answer.
The alkaline
one-part
water.
question?
The
Yeah.
alkaline water. I
Right.
mean, it's good, right? Most of us aren't. We need to be at a pH balance of 7. That's
right.
balance.
You do that
right?
to your pool and your jacuzzi.
Yep.
You do that. You should do it with your body.
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, the big thing is
Your body.
we're drinking all this water.
All
we need
the
100 ounces a day.
Oh my God. I
Right?
can't drink that much water.
Now,
You
we
kidding?
need 100 ounces of water, but what we're not replenishing into our body is our minerals.
Right.
When we sweat, we have that white ring.
Excuse me. I do not sweat.
Okay.
Okay. I perspire.
And
maybe,
white ring is
but
racist,
I
so
do
we don't
not
bring that up
sweat.
here.
That's just.
You see that
Hello.
salt ring?
Whatever. God. Who is this guy?
Who brought him in here? So,
Please play some Enya real quick before I freak out. Okay? When I come up with that, play
Sarah
some
McLachlan.
Enya. Oh,
Take
play
that.
the
ice
dead-
cream.
Play me the abused puppy
You better
commercial.
play-
I want to cry.
Okay, come on.
All right, so here's the big thing. When we drink all that water, right? And we're I have to pee all the time.
Right.
I'm peeing all the time. No. The problem is we're not replenishing our minerals, right? So we're still dehydrated.
Right.
Yeah.
Pink salt, add pink salt to your water.
Like Himalayan pink salt.
Himalayan pink salt. Add that to your water, right? To your taste, right? In 20 ounces of water, my wife can only do, she does 1/4 of a teaspoon. I do 1/8 of a teaspoon.
What?
Oh my God. Yeah. So, I mean, hers tastes like the ocean. Mine is palatable, right?
So
Hers tastes like the ocean.
now you have to
Oh,
swallow
that's-
that?
Mine is palatable.
Wow.
Mine
Okay.
is edible.
Only the Reverend would read something like
Damn,
that.
man.
That shit tastes
got
like the
you.
ocean. My shit tastes like the river.
Whoa!
Your dick is your
Very
dick.
silly,
Wait, my dick's
you know,
VIP.
man.
Your dick
Silly man.
needs ID.
What?
Dude.
I have a template the size of Jerry's mouth.
Who was that? Who did that?
Bob Levy.
Bob Levy.
Bob
Oh
Levy
my
did
God.
I have a template the size of Jerry's mouth.
Dude.
Sorry. We just went south. Okay, we just hit. All right, go.
Heading north again.
I'm so sorry. Heading back north. Keep the.
Let's get back on
Oh
that
my
health
God.
train.
Get back on
Choo-choo.
the NPR. Yeah,
Back to your mouth.
You're over. Yeah, back to your mouth. That is hilarious, dude. Yeah, let's get that. Tag that. What time is that? Okay.
So
I don't even know what to say.
we just had the number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
All right, let's try the number 4. And you said you had number 8, right?
Well, wait.
Which
All
is
right.
the turmeric, which I've
we
already.
Gotta hurry. Yeah, we gotta hurry up.
What are we gonna hurry for?
Let's get it.
Well, we don't want him. We don't want him to run out of time,
Dude, come on. We'll just play this natural. You know, it's not like we're on that much of a time strain. Okay. So he doesn't have to be out here right at 9 o'clock. Shit. I mean, let's just do this.
Like it's parsley or something almost. I smell.
Let me take a good look.
I like the greeneries.
Yeah. All right. You like the
let's
green?
talk about the color first and foremost.
Well, no, yours is mixed.
Oh,
you didn't drink all your number 3 out of there.
Oh,
that sounds
Shit.
like him.
So that's a green
letter.
one, right?
like
And that's the one that I made for my wife for, at first it was the anti-candida diet,
Okay.
right? Not
delicious.
not my go-to,
all right.
but I like things more. I'm more like
It's
a fruitarian, right?
It's still, like a fruitarian. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to describe the taste of this because this is something about,
It's almost clay-like.
It's
Milky,
it's
right?
almost
celery.
I would say quenching. It's something that you can drink a lot of.
Yeah.
I would think.
So now, big thing with this one, celery is one of the best things for giving you good minerals back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Good for your gut.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
If you ever read the Medical Medium,
What about radishes? Do you use any radishes?
we don't use any radishes yet.
But but that
Maybe down the
I
road.
like that
Yeah.
flavor profile,
I haven't-
and it's really good for you.
We haven't needed that.
Well, that's more like a root, I guess, right?
yeah. I mean, like a beet,
Well,
but
what's the name of the company again?
carrot, grounding roots.
Okay, so
Really, how that one kind of started,
right,
Look at Sir
was-
Lancelot over there,
yeah.
ready to joust.
being grounded, being present.
Right.
Getting back to your roots, the
Right.
way that your ancestors ate,
maybe like a radish.
being rooted,
Grounding roots. Yeah.
grounding roots,
Yeah.
right?
Keep you in the ground. Yeah.
I like
In
where
the
you're
ground,
okay.
be
So
present, and
awesome.
and,
This is why you're going to be consulting me in the future. Here.
just make it simple.
He's
All
if
right,
you
yeah,
can
keep
save
it simple.
him.
Kiss.
I know. Buddy.
I think
Dyer,
he's trying to
you'll
kiss
get the
me. That's-
key to the city.
keep saying that.
If you can save
Look,
the
he's
Reverend.
getting closer.
That's our challenge.
Look,
all right.
oh.
Hey, we just made that.
Hey,
up.
Jerry, how you
But
doing?
in all honesty, we believe in what you're doing, dude.
Oh, dude, obviously.
No, we believe in what you're
Fuck
doing
yeah.
because. Most importantly,
And I can say
I've
fuck.
said it on this show several times. I'm a proponent of nutrition and hey, you're in control of what you put in your body. So,
Right.
Why don't you, make sure you know what you're putting in there? And so you've got to eat a well-balanced diet of, grains, meat, vegetables, fruits. So
Right.
all of these things give you nutrients
Okay, doctor.
you need. So the process
come on.
world is basically don't eat that shit. Try to make your own stuff at home. Do your own thing, and be innovative. And that's exactly what our guests have done here tonight. Paul Joachim,
Yeah, with his chocolates and the chocolate
the
genius.
chocolategenius.com. He's very innovative. He's
Yeah.
kind of broken the mold, as it were. And our guest here tonight, which we're about to get into,
Jedediah Stone.
third. Which one is this one?
This
Hold
is
on.
the ginger turmeric lemon shot.
Turmeric. Okay, so we're about to get into
it's
this
a shot,
and
too.
so in saying all of that, we've
that a
always
whole shot?
expressed that we firmly believe that
don't need
this
much right now.
that nutrition is super
All right,
important
thanks,
in
doctor.
your life. So okay. All right, so so now I'm going to do it because I
Oh,
drink.
'cause this is gonna burn a
kombuchas
little
couple
bit.
time a week.
This raw ginger, turmeric,
Oh
lemon,
my
and black
gosh.
pepper, right?
Okay.
So
All right. So
2-ounce bottle, you take a half. You take 1
Right.
ounce in the
Okay.
morning, 1 ounce in the afternoon, and you're going to feel like $1,000,000.
Rock and roll.
Liver detox, muscle soreness, anti-inflammatory,
Yeah.
boost
Right.
up your immune system.
Right. And they have different types of shots too, because I know there's a certain store that I go to
I'm gonna just
that
do it.
has them.
Yeah.
Go
Go for it, man.
Yeah, this will.
I'll give you a chaser if you need it.
Oh, rock and roll. No, I dig it, man.
It's hot.
I need that so bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
my nasal cavities. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it is wonderful.
So Jedediah, I'm going
That
to call you
is-
Jedediah because
that is a burn. That is
cool
a
name.
burning. Yeah, that's a burning.
I can feel like it
awesome,
immediately it gets into
Jolt.
Your,
Yeah.
and it's
That's great.
it's what I need really. I mean, it's like I'm
breathing fire. Oh my god.
I want to be healthy.
Yeah.
I do.
I want to.
Just in the main reason, honestly, is I want to be healthy for my wife because she's like so I'm so in love with her and I just want her to be happy and that's will make her happy is for me to be healthy.
Yeah.
And so, and I got to say too
Well-
about my wife because I love her so much and just a shout out to Dana.
Word.
Now I feel like I love my wife too.
Right. And I
my
like
God.
that. And let me tell you
my
something. That's something that I was immediately connected with you about. You've been with your wife for 22 years, right? And I picked up on that right away. That's awesome. And you've been, you've gone through the struggles of marriage, good and bad.
Represent.
And it's that means a lot. Like that you can, and same with JB.
Yeah.
He's been with his wife for a long time. That means when you can, keep a solid commitment in
somebody
your life.
can put up with you.
That well, no, and that you can't put up with someone else.
A couple decades.
But listen, you guys, you're losing one of. It immediately, it commands
Resonates.
respect almost.
Appreciate it.
So I
Simpatico.
yeah, I don't feel like you're you're full of shit,
brethren.
because and that's.
Well, you'd have to be taking feedback from him. Anyway, I think that's an interesting case study for you, perhaps. Yeah. I don't know, the sessions with the Reverend down the line.
Anyway,
I think if you can actually help him. No, see, the beautiful thing,
I love life.
The beautiful thing is that you can just make these simple little changes, bro.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, I drink kombuchas a couple times a week.
Right.
I do stuff that I'm like, hey, I feel like this is what I want and what I need. So I'm doing it because it's like, based on my understanding of how my body works, right? Like these are things that I need, and I'm fooling myself into thinking that I actually need something, chicken nuggets, mac and cheese chicken nuggets.
It's the craving.
Yeah, so you get into that
addiction
KFC line.
Bad shit.
There you go. So you're expelling that KFC lunch today.
Right.
This is your receiving.
Look,
you're now getting the good stuff.
If you need time, you can get the hour, right? And we can sit and really get down to the bottom of things.
Right.
Or just come to the shop every day and
Dude,
get a juice because it's there.
Yeah, but it's a little kind of out of my way, the traffic and all. You know what I mean?
What's your body worth to you?
Well, everything, but so is my
And you could take some. It's good for 5 days. So you can have it.
You're gonna.
But I could also have you come to my house and pay you for a consultation, a private consultation.
But if you come to the shop every single day and I'm there, we're going to have a conversation. If you need something, it's there.
I want a more private, more intimate
I get
kind
that.
of
We
like,
can definitely
I want
do
to
that.
learn. Yeah.
Come over to my house.
No, and obviously, we already talked about this, but and we'll continue to.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
But come to the shop and you get the same thing.
There you go. Come to the shop. What is the physical address of
710 West Princeton Street,
Bingo.
Suite C, and it's right across the street from Orange Cycles, 3-story building on Princeton.
Nice.
Okay.
And you're also next door. Is there anything next door to you?
Well, we've got an organic skincare place.
Okay, is that yours as well?
No, that's
okay.
2 girls there.
Okay, right on.
And then we've got a travel agent in the front. There's some hair salons in there.
Okay. Because we're all supporting local businesses anyways.
Yeah,
like
the farmers market.
No, that's a great little area there.
Yeah,
We've got the farmers market 9 to 1 on Sundays.
And then there's Credo around the corner there.
Credo right around
there's
the
also
corner.
PRs. Which is a great place. It used to be Taste, which was I had my
back in the day
wedding reception.
Okay.
There.
Before that, it was Chapters.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the bookstore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even before that, well, not that particular place, but this is way before your time. Actually, '89, it was still there, but Murmur Records. Do you remember Murmur Records?
No, okay, I wasn't there when I got there.
Gotcha.
I grew up over on the east side of town.
Murmur. Gotcha.
So,
in any event. Dude, it's been awesome having you in the studio.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
We're going to bust over, do a little bit of news. You just want to hang on for that?
You want to do the Revelation?
Yeah, man, I'm hanging out, man.
I sent a Revelation because I am going to Bob Law
you want to
immediately
do the
after this.
Revelation?
That would be nice.
So where's that in my
I sent that to your messenger.
The Reverend's
Revelation. This was fun. I appreciate you guys. That was awesome.
Yeah, dude. I want you to see this.
The session with you was remarkable. And again, we encourage people to go to Grounding Roots. Hey, you shut up. Groundingroots.com. Right? That's groundingroots.com.
And what's your Facebook page?
Grounding
That's
Roots.
the Facebook.
Grounding Roots. All right.
Grounding Roots.
Grounding Roots for Instagram and Facebook.
All right. I'm putting Grounding Roots right now.
And we encourage you go check that stuff out. Because along with the chocolategenius.com, those have been our guests this evening, and that's what we do every week. Learn about people, kind of promote them a little bit, talk about what they're doing, try to amp up, their vibe, because that's exactly what
the vibe.
Well, that's exactly what life is about, right? If you're not like, if you're just all about yourself, that's not, that's not a whole lot of.
That's very selfish.
A whole lot of people that's going to have an effect on. Besides
you do not want to be selfish in this life.
Besides you.
You want to share the joy.
I think you're right.
And the health and the knowledge to, and just be, good people. Damn it.
Be a good
I just like the
people.
Grounding Roots page right now.
Okay, good job.
Like it.
What was it on
like
Instagram?
It
Is that what it is?
like it a lot. Yeah, no,
Okay.
that is he does have an Instagram page
Google
as well,
that right now.
which I'm gonna hand to him, and he's gonna pull that up for me. If you don't mind, because I can't see.
Next.
Because I need more carrots in
Exactly.
my life
Next.
to show me what I'm seeing. Right? Is that right, JB?
All right.
All right.
This is back to the JB Rev Show. You know what's going on? I tell you what's going on. JB paints his fingernails. What's going on with that, JB? JB don't know, but his fingernails are painted. Or are they bruised? Oh my God, they're bruised. Wait, no, it's silver paint because he's been huffing.
Dude, that was good. I like that one. Hey, no revelation. Let's do a revelation, dude. I sent you.
All right.
sent
No
that to you.
news. We'll do a revelation.
And let's
then.
do that because once again, I'm going to Will's Pub immediately here in the next couple minutes.
Okay.
To see Mr. Bob Log 3.
Oh, okay.
And let me tell you something. This is a one-man band.
Okay.
He is an amazing performer. I saw him about 10 years ago at the Red Rocks Amphitheater and at the Monolith Music Festival, which was where Flaming Lips was playing, Cake, DOS Effects, Ghostland Observatory, Bob Log. And this guy is just like, he wears a helmet. He wears actually his outfit is a cannonball guy, someone that gets shot out of a cannon. That's his outfit. So he's got a helmet on, and he's got like this.
All right.
A singlet?
What's that?
A singlet?
Like a wrestling singlet?
A wrestling singlet?
Yeah, like a bodysuit, like Evil Knievel, kind of like, getting shot out of a cannon. That's
okay. So kind of bell-bottom-ish.
No, like, like a fucking getting shot out of a cannon outfit, kind of like, with a little cape. I'll show you some pictures, but that's the theme. And so he's one man. He plays this beat up guitar, and he's got this bass drum, dude. He's got this helmet, and he's got Bob Log 3. So check this out, dude. Let me get to the best part. He has a telephone transistor kind of thing as his voice, so he never takes off his helmet, and he's always like talking through this thing. So
like
and
a
singing
harpsichord?
Yeah. So play this song. What's it called? Is Boom Pow? I think is what the song.
It is called Bump
Pow. Pow. So play this. Check this out. I'm going to this. It's amazing. If you're listening to this live and you're in Orlando, you need to go to Will's Pub tonight because I'm going.
WJBW.
The electronics is sexy down. People would really prefer that.
They would fucking prefer that. I'll tell you what, right there now. This is the JB Rev Show. What's up? It's me, the Reverend. I'm getting ready to go see that guy we were just listening to, Bob Laws 3.
There you go.
The guy is a one-man band. That's kind of a little... Dude,
Reverend's Revelations.
He puts on an amazing show, and I'm excited to go there right now. So, hey, we have in studio Wjbw.
Jedediah. Okay. All right. Why don't you get out of here? We'll do the quickly do this. Get the hell out of here.
Thank you.
See you later.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you. It was awesome.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Breaking news.
Get out of here.
Badly.
The Reverend. I exercise you. Breaking news badly, reading just basically some headlines unenthusiastically as possible. So, weed is legal in Canada starting this week. This is RollingStones.com, October 15th, 2018. Recreational marijuana becomes legal in Canada on Wednesday, but what does that mean in practice? So Rolling Stone goes on to pontificate there. You can read that if you prefer. Your thoughts on that? In studio guest still with us. Thankfully, Jed hanging out.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Soon enough, it's working its way down.
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's gonna. Well, I've always said kind of that's Trump's. Don't you love me card. He knows he can pull it. I mean, that's kind of where we're at in the world. Is like, but even if he does it on a federal level, it's like, there you go. Then you got all these state laws, all these Duke of Hazzard stuff, shit gonna go down in different kind of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is it good or bad? A recipe for disaster? It's always how everything's implemented. If things are implemented in a, intelligent way, things work. But if they're just kind of haphazardly doled out, like first come, first serve, like you're on damn Mad Max.
Yeah, who's getting the money?
Yeah, Fury Road, where he releases the water to just the citizens for only a short period of time from the... Anyway, okay. Sci-Fi Wire, syfy.com has an article, Apple to take a bite out of Netflix and Amazon by making its content free for device owners. Have you heard this?
Oh, no, I haven't heard that one, but I have everything Apple.
So, yeah, apparently you're going to be potentially down the line here having a free little app and icon built into those devices that will give you free streaming content.
That would be phenomenal for me.
So that'll be an interesting kind of change, a mix-up, see what's out there. Make sure that... you can check that out. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Oh, well, it's this bigthink.com. Why modern men are losing their testosterone. Wow, you believe that?
Diet.
It's totally less meat eating. Well, they have a great picture here of like a 1950s novel where it's all machismoed out. Guys fighting with guns and shit. But it goes on to say basically that through this short span study, they're able to see like this change metabolically. Would that be applicable? You're actually closer to understanding those. Well,
the fact that we're having this conversation where they're like, maybe there's a problem.
Well, I don't know. I just, it's bigthink.com. I don't seem to question that site a lot, but it's always interesting to kind of throw that out there when they don't necessarily show empirical evidence, right?
Yeah, of how everything's happening.
Yeah, they just kind of go on to casually explain it. Anyway, that's another good question is like, where do you get a lot of your news? People get, their news from maybe 2 or 3, 4 different sources consistently, right? Like what do you do for news?
I listen to everybody around me.
Yeah.
What's going on? I'm usually in my own little world.
Okay.
It's hunky-dory there.
So you'll like this next story. This man grows food just to give it away. What is this from? It's all a part of a nationwide movement called the Food Project. David Thompson puts an extra food from his garden on a table in his yard.
Drive by and they'll pick it up. I don't put bags out here so somebody doesn't pick up all of it.
So he's just got this little community set up where, oh my God, where he kind of just provides whatever he has been able to grow just available to anyone who wants to grab it.
I like it.
I think that's
really
super smart.
Hard to get fresh produce if you don't have any money and you're light on money and stuff. I have chickens here, so I give away eggs as well.
Nice. How many does he need?
That's cool. That's what I'm saying. I mean, but think about if everyone lived like that.
There would be...
If this general basic necessity of life was readily available, you know, as America advertises ourselves to be, if we were actually lived like that. Anyway, so I'll try to share that story out there. Where did that come from? Hold on. I moved away from it. It is from WFF or WFAA. That's at WFAA. It's ABC, channel number 8 out of somewhere. They posted a great story, apparently about a local guy. Where are they? Oh, that's a hell of a good question. Let's see. Hold on. Just
you asked my question.
Wait. Where the Dallas? Hold on. Dallas. Is that where they're at? Anyway, I can't tell right now. I'm moving on. We're breaking news badly. So what is this? Is this sarcasm? I don't even know.
That's 1 cup.
Is this called Trump Detox? Shows a picture of this lady drinking a...
Hello and welcome to your weekly Trump Detox. I'm Sandra, Reiki master, yoga instructor, and believer of women.
Okay.
Before we start with our meditation,
God.
I would love to address a question I've been receiving from a lot of you. How do I stay informed without going insane? I have a few suggestions.
Okay, hold on. I just got to stop. That's not about... That's obviously not... That's a YouTuber. What's it called? Shea Depmore? Anyway, Shea Depmore. There you go. On YouTube. Go check her out if you want to listen to more of what she has to say. Okay, so here we are. Hold on. Let's butt up right near the end. Huge thanks to our guest on this episode, Jed Stone. You want to?
Thank you.
Yeah, brother. You know, we also had Paul Joachim, Chocolate Genius. But you want to kind of say anything in closing? What we're going to do is bust to a little, talk about our sponsors a little bit, and then kind of close things out. But I want to give you the opportunity to kind of, you know, pin down anything.
In, right?
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, first time doing this, it was awesome. It was fun.
It was fun as hell. Yeah.
Right? It was a good time, and you know, it is what it is. So, like, I'm going to be talking with Jerry over here, and you know, helping him out a little bit. So that was part of it. And now everyone coming to the shop and just
there you go.
Treat your body right.
And there you go. And play our episode in your shop then, one day, if you will. Then there we go.
That sounds good.
All right, my friend, you rock. I know that we'll be, you know, keeping in touch with you because what you do is authentic and pure. It's beautiful. So, and that's just like everybody we really try to speak with is really earnest in what they're doing, and we just try to be a pale reflection of that sincerity and really come to you each week. And yeah, we're a little goofy here and there. We make a little mistakes maybe, but we do everything live. We do it for the love. We do it to spread the love, and we do encourage you each week to love and respect each other. Our sponsors, we want to thank Polka's Hottest, POCASHOTTEST.com. They make the greatest hot sauce out there. It's ShannonHoltArt.com. Body paint, murals, corporate events, different stuff you might need. ShannonHoltArt.com. And Modern Music Movement, as well as Infotainment.com. Domestic factory radio touchscreen upgrades. Infotainment.com. Hold on. Kush Ultra Lounge, Dank Orlando City Smoke Shop. We are doing BadassSandwiches.com as well. BadassSandwiches.com. Anyway, love and respect each other. We'll see you on the next one. I don't know. What do I got? I got music? I don't have music. Oh, I got music. Okay. Closing it out with optimism. See you.
his face, I love to know. I got the moonlight pass through my eyes without shining on my dog. Thinking we take a trip, leave all this mess outside our own dance floor. Giving you all you ever know, giving you all you ever know. I got the daylight, been so scared to show his face, I love to know. I got the moonlight pass through my eyes without shining on my dog. Thinking we take a trip, leave all this mess outside our own dance floor. Giving you all you ever know, giving you all you ever know. I've been waiting for that sunshine, where's that sunshine? I've been waiting for that sunshine, where's that sunshine? I've been waiting for that sunshine, where's that sunshine? I've been waiting for that sunshine, where's that sunshine?
Yo, 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 yo.
WJBW.
You don't want the electronics are so predominant that people would really prefer that.